D&D. That thing. Yeah, go team.
Woo!
All right. No non sequiturs this time. We're just going.
Dungeons and also dragons.
I like
I don't
dragons.
have anything fun to say today. I'm sorry.
It's
You
okay.
are fun.
It is all good. We are jumping in on a map with a bunch of icons on it. Look at all of these icons on this map.
Ah.
There's not much of a point in trying to recap everything that has already been discussed because it would be an entire session. So
Yeah.
we'll just hop in. So objectives, how about that? So objectives, as previously established, are here's your list. So 1, gonna be a concert soon. Cool. 2, heist number 1, which is apparently based on several discussions, going to involve sneaking somewhere into Clock Tower to get the contract signed a long time ago in one form or another between King Arthur and the Lady of the Lake that gives this part of England to phantasmal species. Cool. And 3, you're going to go smuggle a bunch of plants out of the royal gardens because that's what you do.
Fuck yeah.
Does that cover the high points, I think?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, in that case, we can hop right in, and you are all welcome to discuss as you so desire.
Is Luvia still there, or?
Yeah, she's only been there for a few minutes and has already seen a lot, including a centaur.
He is very excited to meet Luvia because I know it was like their first meeting. And he's just kind of like, hey.
Hi.
Question.
Yes.
Oh no, I have so many, my head blanked. What is your favorite thing to eat? And why do your people hate phantasmal creatures?
Oddly enough, the second one would probably be easier to answer than the first one.
Oh, okay.
Jealousy.
But we could all be happy together.
Well, I mean, not all humans hate phantasmals, obviously. The Edelfelt, Luvia's family, actually, like, they're cool about phantasmals. An elf acquaintance of mine works for them. I've known Luvia for a very long time.
How long is long?
Well, I mean, I guess that depends. Since we were children.
Oh shoot, you guys knew each other that long?
It's been a bit.
I think I need some more outside info. That is definitely not what I heard. I mean, the majority of the, and I know there were some humans that liked us.
Obviously, otherwise, the existence of half-elves we wouldn't exist.
That's fair. But also, to be fair, you're also like my first half-elf, I think,
Bit sheltered, aren't you?
Yeah.
We're not that uncommon in Sherwood. Well, I suppose it depends on what part of Sherwood you're going to.
That's also fair. So if you can't, I mean, is there too many? First question's hard. Let me think of a different question for you.
But just to clarify, the jealousy is in no small part about the fact that humans typically live under 100 years, and a lot of other things don't.
To be fair, I age the same as you, so I guess I don't know. I can't really be jealous of it. I don't want to live that long. I'm not gonna lie, but I do want to live. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, I don't live for like 100+ years. We have very similar lifespans.
My understanding is that some druid elves live for more than 1,000 years, and that definitely is intimidating in the grand scheme of human history.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But I mean, if you just, we had everybody hang out with each other and make friends, and we could all share our good old magic with each other and the modern magic, hand in hand.
That's not
And we
really a
could-
thing that humans have a good track record of. Sharing is not a big one.
There's
Mm.
also the fact that human technology is kind of counter to phantasmals existing. The more technology there is, the less nature there is, and the less mana there is.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's gotta I don't know. Can they just stop at a certain point and compromise up to say this line, and he just kind of points across the ground and is you have all your technology here, and then just enough space that's no technology area. We all thrive together.
Considering most humans have never seen magic before, I don't imagine that the idea of taking away the part that they do know about would go over very well.
Wait, I didn't say take away. I said not to.
They're not very
destroy and
comfortable with
progress
stasis species.
Hmm?
They've got to move. They have to make their impact on the world.
Well, their impact is endangering others. That's kind of a problem.
You're not wrong there.
Is there somebody I can talk to that can stop, just for a moment?
That's
I
the
don't think
other
they have a
problem.
boss that does that.
Humans, I mean, different nations of humans have leaders that they've elected, but there's not one that speaks for all humans.
Can they go in the group of electives and elect one? It's a
Quite a
very
feat if you
important
did.
matter. Say that again.
It would be quite the feat if you could get all of humans to agree on anything.
It would be like getting all phantasmals to agree on anything.
Oh, stop! My head's hurting.
Or getting even all of the one species of phantasmal.
Oh, stop! My head's hurting.
For the most part, they
Okay.
can't even seem to agree on policies that would prevent the world from burning.
Yeah. Ooh. It's about your favorite food.
Oh, I'd have to give you a list.
Do you have any on you?
We liked the candy though.
Oh yeah, the candy's really good. Have you? I gave you that, right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, and I had What did you make for breakfast this morning, Penelope?
What?
What?
I didn't make anything for breakfast.
Sorry. Looks over at disguised person. Gets in close. What name am I supposed to go by?
Jan Saxcoat, but also I didn't make breakfast.
But I thought you were on sex code right now. I thought
I
you were wearing a different disguise.
What?
Okay, out of character, did you not disguise as a different character that wasn't Jan Sex Code?
No, she got dressed as Jan.
Okay, I thought you were trying something different.
No.
Okay, I take back everything I just said. Jan Sex Code. Wait, who made breakfast?
Anise.
Annis! What did you make for breakfast?
I don't remember what I said Anise made for breakfast.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know what human food he ate, but he likes it. And you know what? That's probably going to be accurate to everything he tries. He's just going to shove it in his mouth, and he's not going to know what it is.
Probably eggs and toast.
No, I feel like he'd know what that is. That's actually okay. Okay. Maybe it was whipped up in a different style. Yeah, there's some good eggs and toast. Struggling. Is she okay?
Is that a halfling talking over there?
It's a halfling trying to figure out words. Words are hard. Luvia, was it?
Yes.
When do you have class?
About an hour.
Huh. Like, what teachers do you have today?
Oh, today, let's see. And she pulls out a personal planner and starts flipping through it and proceeds to recite a bunch of really silly names at you.
Ooh.
Apparently, this is one of her busier days.
Oh,
Ooh.
no.
But the list does include El-Melloi II.
Hey.
Thank you for stopping by, even though you've got such a busy day.
Oh, no problem at all. Did you need anything
Yay.
else?
Oh, whenever you decide to do a wrestling match with, Derek, I want to watch.
They do the anime lightning bolts between their eyes thing again. Duly noted.
I'm putting my money on Luvia. Sorry, Derek.
What?
What? Nothing. Luvia, I think you'll
No,
do
wait, you
great.
have money?
Do you count these candies?
I thought those were hers.
I think they make great money. I heard you trade things and it is money, so get goods out of it.
That's not really how that works. Those
Oh.
candies don't really have. I mean, they have value, but not really monetary value. I give them to people for free, mostly kids.
I mean, I've been doing great with them so far. I thought this was pretty great money. What should I be using instead?
Money.
Yeah. It's usually paper or coins. You get it in exchange for goods or services.
If you're dealing with the modern world, it's usually banknotes or credit, which I sincerely doubt you have. If you're working more with other supernatural entities, it's a bit more of a barter system, like you're saying, but most of them would be more interested in things like jewels or artifacts or promises.
Oh, yeah. Promises are great. I like those ones.
Careful with that.
Oh, yeah.
You okay there, Ryder?
That's me. I'm sorry that Choco got me.
I'm just imagining a gif of like a fish that sees tons and tons of plot hooks and doesn't know which one to skewer itself on.
I'm trying here. I'm like, so many. Just looks over casually. Speaking from experience, question mark, Jan Saxcoats.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've made no promises to
Hold
anyone.
up. Sorry. Insight.
Okay.
Are you sure? Oh, shit.
Okay, so contesting that, don't roll a skill, just roll a d20, and then depending on if you're telling the truth or lying, you can add persuasion or deception to it yourself and tell us the number.
Okay.
Are you sure, Jan?
It's an 8.
I'm skewering myself to the plot hook. Don't mind me.
So I just tried to drag the map, and somehow I dragged the token for the tiefling lawyer.
Oh my god.
Is he there?
Yeah, on my screen.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Look, you can drag him here. I will not mind.
I don't see him.
I'm dragging him around.
Yeah, I just had him
I don't
marked
see him
as
either.
hidden. I'm surprised you could see that, but I could solve that problem. He doesn't need to exist.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm just like dragging him in circles around everybody, and I look over at Rumi's screen and there's no one, and I'm like, that's weird.
I mean, I guess that's a good lesson learned, that invisible tokens can still be clicked on if you just happen to click on them.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that accidentally in the classroom and didn't realize it. I pulled a random student. I was like, oh shit!
It was probably
But I
on
was able to make him disappear again.
Ah!
Yeah,
The most
it's one of those
boy.
things where, like, theoretically I'm supposed to go through and delete those, but I usually just turn them off.
Oh, you're good.
But yeah, no, that 8, yeah, no, that was Inception. She's definitely made some promises.
Oh, he's gonna
You're
have
getting
to
the
have
sense that she's probably
in real deep shit.
seen some stuff, or at least experienced some things, either firsthand or as a witness. So
Oh boy.
the advice is probably coming from somewhere sincere. You just don't know the full story.
Oh yeah. Like no. I was just like, I know someone who's made a promise. When I see that response, it's like, ooh,
She just
slightly concerned.
she just coughs a bit and just kind of looks off to the side, like, eh.
Like he'll just keep that noted to himself. He'll be like, oh, okay. Like he'll play it off like, oh yeah, she totally didn't make any, but he's gonna come back to that later. He's like, okay, she might actually. I don't know. I'm kind of worried about that.
You should probably be careful about making promises.
Oh
just in
yeah.
general.
Those aren't ones you don't give out easily.
They're
That's like
pretty
the
binding.
top tier. That's like the third tier of quote unquote money.
Yeah.
It depends on the severity of it.
Oh yeah. But
like most of the people
I'm
on my
very...
schedule are people that owed a favor, and that's why they're tutoring.
Oh shit. You got a tutor?
I've got several.
I'm gonna be finishing this book like nobody's business. Oh! Actually, are you good at ruins?
At ruins?
Runes?
Runes, yeah. Or I know a good place to find like a good like deciphering book.
I think you would probably be looking for some sort of dictionary.
Yeah.
You might want to check the library for that.
I've heard you all have very many. Which one?
Did you get that book from Modern Magecraft?
The one I need the dictionary for? Oh no, not at all.
Oh, well, in that case, I guess it would probably depend.
Lots of shapes. Oh,
geometry.
Yeah, I can't do that one.
That could be a bit challenging. You might actually have to get a person to help you with that. I don't know that you'd be able to just learn that by comparison if it's actually math.
Oh no. Edis, is it actually math?
Is what actually math?
Kind of gets in close and whispers in her ear. The scroll.
I mean, probably.
Ah, shit.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna take me forever. Okay, thank you. That's good to know. Oh boy.
Assuming you can find someone who wouldn't want to cut you up and use you in an experiment, the Department of Lore might be able to help you out.
Ooh.
You'll have a hard time convincing them, though, on account of your disguise as a horse.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, I guess I will have to, drink that one very exciting human juice soon.
What?
What? You know, get two leggies. You know, walk on two legs, and oh, it sounds terrifying in a very uncomfortable way. I want to lose my balance.
Everyone is staring at you.
What?
What are you talking about?
Didn't you guys say, like, initially when we were gonna, you know, because to be fair, Luvia, we had quite a few plans to get into, you know, the tower and, you know, go to that class. And honestly, horse is just the easiest. But the idea of being a human was tossed out there, and now we did try it, like I guess an illusion. That did not work out well.
That wasn't a. Are you talking about a potion?
Yes, the human juice.
No. First of all, don't say human juice.
I can't. I mean, potions like that do exist, but they're very hard to brew. I'm not at the skill level necessary.
Oh, well then why was it an option on our list?
Because
Hither could
knows.
I think her sister was going to give you a whammy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have had 2 legs. Which potentially I might still need to have 2 legs later. But hey, if I've got 2 legs and you've got 2 legs, we then have 4 again.
What?
And then we can...
Who is he saying that to?
Luvia.
Okay.
I'm going inside.
He's making that good human talk.
I see that your math is improving.
Yes.
Annis is just gonna get between them and be like, Luvia, it's been very nice to have you.
Yes, I should probably be going.
Yes, thank you for coming by. You're welcome here anytime.
Oh, no problem. And I'll pass on your message to grandmother.
Yes, I'll likely be paying her a visit soon.
I'll be sure to let her know. Should I tell her to expect a horse?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
It was nice meeting you.
Just send me a message when you know the details and I'll help set it up. And it was nice to meet you two as well. Aiden, was it?
Yeah. He's just like fist pumps. He's like, yeah, first human friend, I did it. Yeah, this is so exciting.
Oh, and before I go, soon.
Oh, she's about to whoop his ass.
And there she goes.
She went up to Derek and went soon and then ran away.
Okay, and
that
she's
went
gone.
well.
Luvia's one of the good ones.
You have very rich friends.
Not on purpose.
Nothing wrong with that.
She seems very nice.
A lot of people are connected in ways that I wasn't expecting. Just looks over at Derek.
I am also rich.
Yeah.
You okay there, Penelope?
I got stuck in the wall.
Got those halfling zoomies.
It's stuck in the wall, zoomies.
Was so
Got that
enthusiastic
halfling
about
object
it,
permanence.
Made a door where there wasn't a door.
Yeah.
Just so excited to, I don't know. No, she pokes her head back out the door. Okay.
That could have gone better.
Yeah, what the f*** is that?
Well,
I think it went great.
I knew, Luvia knows about phantasmal species, and she's not going to go around telling everyone she met a centaur, so I thought it would be okay to introduce her to Aiden properly.
That's fair.
Gotta work on just everything, Aiden.
Just gestures to her.
Especially if we're going to turn you into a human temporarily. You've got to actually act like a human.
Please never say the words human juice again.
I mean, I thought that was a pretty accurate description.
No. Vivi can potentially cast polymorph on you to turn you into a human temporarily, and once I'm much more studied, and I've mastered a lot more of high-level brewing techniques, I could possibly make a potion that could turn a non-human into a human. Or, turn anything into anything else within reason, but that is. I have years of studying before I get there, I think.
You're doing great, though. Your potions are very nice.
I've been told I'm a prodigy, and for my young age, I am very far along.
How old are you, actually, Ennis?
In human years, 20. I will be 23. Annis's birthday is in June because I'm real original.
Hey.
So she's going to be 23.
Oh, we're about the same age. Well, except I am 23.
According to my notes, Annis is 22.
Okay, yeah. Annis is 22, she will be 23. Well, and I mean, we age differently. Half-elves age a little slower than humans do, and in my case, I age more slowly than a normal half-elf because I'm a druid.
Ah.
It's a bit complicated. That's why I say in human years.
Gotcha.
For the most part, we level out at a good place and stay there for a while.
Yeah.
How old are you in not human years?
I mean, half-elf years, I guess. Probably 18, 19, the equivalent.
Checking.
Yeah, did I get that?
Hold on.
Even close?
Okay, so 23. Yeah, that's pretty close.
But well, and I haven't reached the point of. Once I'm a more advanced druid, I think I will start aging slower. But right now, I think I'm still aging at normal half-elf levels. It's complicated.
So technically,
no one back at Sherwood really knew how to explain it to me because there are obviously half-elves and there are obviously elf druids and human druids, but there aren't too many half-elf druids in the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is pretty rare from what I've seen /know, which isn't much. I'm kind of stuck to one location, but that pings is accurate as
I haven't met too many other half-elf. That doesn't mean there are not any out there. We'll probably meet some at the druid meeting on Friday. We'll be likely meeting druids from all over the world, from all kinds of species and all kinds of ages, and it's going to be fun. But we have a lot to do before we get there.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Actually, now that Luvia's paid her visit, we should probably try and come up with a plan.
I agree. Do we want to do that inside? Are you gonna...
Well, yes and no. Sorry, I was like checking to see who is actually in there, so it's Uncle and Buck.
Yeah, they're still in there.
Like I said,
Beach is currently on portal duty, so the two of them are at home.
Like I said earlier, it's not. I mean, most of our customers, well, a lot of our customers are phantasmal species or people that are sympathetic, but we do have some people that shop here that don't know somehow that this is. I mean, they come from Clock Tower. They somehow don't realize that this is a phantasmal run business. They buy their potions, they leave.
Okay. Let me rephrase. Is there a place indoors, maybe not the shop, that we can...
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, we can go into my... We can go into my kitchen, my other kitchen. This building right here.
Okay.
Walk over. Well, I mean, you've been in there, because that's the ground floor of where you went up the ladder. And
yeah.
Just
he likes to ask permission.
Just gonna go ask Uncle if he wants to sit in on the planning or not, or I guess Buck. Yeah. Gonna go in, stick her head into the shop.
Booty. In front of that nice fireplace.
Okay, so you poked into the shop. When you poke in, you can see that your uncle is currently kind of cleaning up the area where a half horse was crawling around a lot. As it turns out, a horse body in confined spaces knocks stuff over and doesn't notice. He's been
I'm
cleaning
sure
up
they off the
pretty
walls.
kindly.
Yeah. Oh,
And Buck is like he's pretty much just over this way, like kind of looking out the window a little bit, like maybe he was seeing where Luvia went.
oh. Thank you for doing that, Uncle.
It's no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a word with Aiden about maybe not doing anything like that. He's very excitable. We're the same age somehow. We,
I would give him benefit of a doubt on a lot of things. It seems like it's his first time out of the woods.
yes. Yeah, I mean, literally and metaphorically. Um, so we are discussing plans to try and find that contract that I have forgotten the name of the tiefling lawyer. It's a J name.
James Hierophant.
Mr. Hierophant, thank you. Mr. Hierophant was talking about. We're gonna see if we can find it in Clock Tower and maybe acquire it through means. If either of you want to sit in on the planning, use the help. Obviously, there's a shop to run, and thank you for running it for me.
Just try not to do anything too dangerous. As you know, it's not the safest place for us.
Yes, and obviously, we won't do anything to jeopardize the very tenuous truce we have with Clock Tower. Also, Buck, don't get any ideas about Luvia.
Oh no, never. I just wanted to make.
I understand she is a beautiful and intimidating and rich lady. However, no.
Oh no, I know her reputation. She could break me in half.
Yes, I mean for some people that's apparently a plus.
Yeah.
They are fools. Listen, there are limits. I understand that. But if you're looking to find things or move around places, I might be able to help with that.
Oh, yes, that's a good point. I mean, yeah, you're welcome to sit in on our planning session.
Sure.
Got a few things we need to do before we go to Sherwood. Hopefully,
Very
we
least
can
I
get
might be able to help you narrow some things down.
And your knowledge of Clock Tower will be definitely welcome.
Sure.
Ah, now I got stuck in the wall. My own shop betraying me.
So
How could this have happened?
while she was in the shop talking
Yeah.
to her uncle and Buck,
Come back out here.
Penelope was sending a text off to Vivi to be like, hey, do you know what kind of, or which library I might find something like old contract, things
Okay.
like that in? She'll send that to Crosby as well.
Okay. Vivi's definitely the first one to reply on that one. Like you've actually got her at a time when she's up and active.
Yeah.
And in her reply, she says that if it's something they don't care about, it'll be in the Library of Modern Magecraft, probably, because that's kind of where they stick all the paperwork. If it's something they do care about and it's really old, it's probably in the Library of Lore, which is much harder to get into and much better secured.
She texts back, so why did you go with archaeology instead of lore? Especially considering, you know, how you do.
She sends a message back to you, and it is an animated GIF of a dragon.
Fair enough. She sends back, she like elbows Johni for a second. Hey Johni.
Yes?
Take a selfie with me.
Okay.
All right.
She leans in.
All right. She does a little peace sign, takes picture, sends that to Vivi.
Okay.
Aiden is watching in awe.
Yeah, what Aiden sees is Penelope hold out a little device, and then there's a flash, and then she looks happier.
Whoa. Derek, what just happened?
The sacred art of the selfie is a mysterious one.
these little devices, and Ennis will pull her phone out too. It's dead, and it has been dead for a while because she can't charge it at the shop. They're capable of taking pictures, among other things. So she took a picture.
Is that safe?
It's like it's safe, yes, as far as I know. It's
Doesn't suck your
like,
soul out.
like having a portrait. It's like having a portrait done. It's like a self portrait, but with the camera, and it's been shortened to the word selfie.
Whoa.
Yep.
She just looks over at Penelope.
Oh, she just looks up from her phone. Yeah, that's right.
Ennis looks pleased.
I'm so happy for you. Good job.
Yeah, it's generally considered pretty safe. I mean, some people think that the phones give you brain cancer, but they're probably wrong.
Whoa.
And of course, some people think that having a picture taken means your soul is being stolen. But,
As he asked,
As
he asked earlier.
Not how that works at all.
Yeah, who was that? Literally asked that earlier.
Oh.
Yeah. So does it?
No.
No.
Oh. Oh, okay.
If it does, I've collected a lot of souls.
He just looks at her,
He's gonna say,
terrified.
You're going to scare him.
I mean,
Oh, he's scared.
I've taken a concert selfie before with the entire crowd in the background.
It's a lot of souls.
That's a lot of souls.
Good thing pictures don't work that way.
Right.
Right.
Tee.
I want to learn how to do that.
What?
kinda
Selfie
nudging him.
or steal souls?
The first. The second is no.
Okay.
Well-
okay. She's just gonna hop up.
And I'll go
walk
ahead and
over.
warn you, Aiden. Phones don't work inside of Sherwood, so even if we got you one, you couldn't use it.
Well, why does hers work?
Well, we're not in Sherwood right now.
Oh, Sherwood. Sorry.
All right, Aiden, lean down.
Yeah. Okay. He like scrunches down.
All right. Look at the look directly at the phone,
Uh-huh.
and just like make a really happy face or something.
He like sticks his tongue out and he's like, "Bleh."
Cool. She takes a picture, and then shows the result.
He is in like he's starry-eyed, like, oh my gosh,
See,
it looks
Super easy.
exactly.
And you still have your soul.
And you just take pictures of yourselves like that? That's it? That's all you do with it?
Oh no, you can use it to take pictures of all kinds of things.
Yeah.
I've been using mine to take pictures of plants. It's much faster than drawing them. Of course, you have to keep them powered with electricity, and well, there's not electricity in the shop here, so it's a little difficult. There's no electricity in Sherwood, so it will be even more difficult. Honestly, your best bet at Penelope is gonna be just leaving your phone in a lockbox in Edwin Stowe. Is that the right word? Is that the right? Edwin Stowe. Yes, I know.
Oh.
I mean, once we're inside the bounded field of Sherwood, your phone won't work anyway.
I guess it's a good thing I know something now.
Yeah. That way you can bother people no matter what your phone's doing.
I can only bother people 3 times a day.
But
You
they
can
can
bother
be
me all
anywhere
day.
and they can't ignore you.
Exactly.
It goes straight into their mind.
I
Can't take well, I mean, you could take pictures while you're in Sherwood. Maybe. I don't know.
Would they allow me to bring my phone in there?
Probably not.
I'll just be like, I'm taking pictures, and they're gonna be like, no, and then take my phone and smash it.
I mean, they don't know what you don't tell them.
That? You're right.
But also, well, you had your phone when we were in Germany inside the bounded field. It didn't do anything weird other than
Yeah, it
no
just didn't
signal.
work.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's still
Yeah,
turned
most of the problem that you ran into there was just the battery running down.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to remember. Is did the battery drain faster inside the bounded field?
No, it
Yeah.
didn't drain faster. It just didn't really have a good way to recharge it.
Yeah.
Ghosts, on the other hand, drain phone batteries.
Yeah, we found that out the hard way.
But yeah, anyway, the long story short, I texted Vivi to see if he had any ideas about where we could find that contract or that paper. And she said if it's something they don't care about, probably in the Modern Minecraft library. And if it's something they do care about, or if it's super old, it's probably in the Library of Lore. But she also said that the Library of Lore is a little trickier to get in.
That's probably where it is.
Probably.
It's a much bigger place. That's definitely true.
Yeah.
I had to do some sneaking to get in myself, but it's got a lot of neat stuff. It's very old.
This is Buck talking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, because that lined up with what Buck said as well, with the lore library, if it was important.
Okay. So we're gonna need to get some intel on the lore library then.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably gonna need, no offense, Aiden and Derek, people that can be subtle, sneaky, that aren't gonna attract a lot of attention. I know you can be sneaky, Derek.
I mean, I'm sneaky.
Does it close, or are we doing this while people are there?
I mean, it's...
Like, if we're just doing research, we could do that while they're there.
You probably would have to do that while they're there in order to get the information, but the actual heist will happen after they're closed, I assume, if they even close.
I don't think they close. They just have less people at night.
Yeah. Buck, how did you get in?
A new librarian.
Is Sophia?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I still know a librarian. She could probably get you in.
Yeah, like, that would be nice.
You just say that you're there for a research project or something.
Yeah.
Like, they're not going to super vet you. You just obviously won't be allowed to take anything out.
Yeah. I mean, I am Hither Saxcoat's research assistant sibling, so totally tracks, I guess.
With her reputation, I don't know if that'll get you in or immediately banned.
Maybe I'll just start with the I'm doing research. I don't know. She might know. She might. Yeah, I don't know.
So there's the research to be done about if we can get a layout of the library, find out where the contract might be hidden or kept. What good ways to get in and out undetected. So there's the recon, the intel to be had.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. There's your concert, obviously.
Yeah.
And then Aiden, I know it's probably bothering you too. I just can't stop thinking about those poor blights being held captive.
Oh yeah, no. I'm sorry. I cannot leave here without taking them back with me.
We need to get as many of them out as we can.
Absolutely.
Wait,
so
are you going to take blights to Sherwood? Or to here?
Yes.
You heard nothing.
You're the boss when it comes to plant things, but my understanding is they kind of attack things and take over.
These are special blights. And once again, I've forgotten the name of the douchebag. Where'd I write it down?
Irvine.
Yeah, it's
Who shall not be named.
Irvine Gilrath.
Yeah, so I don't know, with you not being a druid, if you would know the name Irvine Gilrath at all, but he is a piece of work, and he has
Oh yeah, he I don't know as much about him from the druid end of things, but I know that he got a pretty cushy job higher up in Clock Tower.
Yeah, so he's got a greenhouse.
There are only so many people of that rank around that actually show up for things, so they stand out.
Fair. So he's got a greenhouse full of blights, and I hesitate to call them domesticated, but they're
docile.
Probably not going to be the type that attack a lot. They're mostly we just need to get them out. If not to Sherwood, we can take them to the woods around here, but I don't want to leave them in that greenhouse. That's bad for them, and it's dangerous for anyone that might wander into that greenhouse, too.
They deserve a life of fresh greenery and not watching their siblings die.
And I'm
not having it.
I don't know. We might be able to convince them to maybe I don't know. There's probably somewhere in Sherwood we could put them where they could be like guards or an alarm system.
I mean, that's
God,
fine. I mean, I was just planning to put them in this nice grove that's pretty quiet nearby, that, my area. But I mean, if you want to convince them to, be guards and, have them
I'm
watch
sure
over them as well as a two-way street.
I'm sure we could convince them to not go aggro and just attack people indiscriminately, especially if someone's looking after them and, making sure they've got adequate, so
Nutrients,
sun and
yeah.
water and nutrients. But it's more or less convincing everyone else in Sherwood to leave them alone. And yeah,
I mean, that shouldn't be an issue. We can just have a talk with them. They don't
I
seem
mean,
like they're not up to listening.
I mean, if we had to, we could send them to Germany. It wouldn't be the first time we sent random phantasmals to Germany.
Yeah, the biggest thing is we're gonna need a wagon. We're gonna need some bags to put some dirt in, so we can pot up their little roots.
Yeah.
The ones that are all still seedlings, we can gather them up pretty easily. It's gonna be the ones that are larger that we're gonna have to lay down pretty carefully in a wagon, and a tarp to cover them.
And we're gonna need a cover story, because in case anyone wanders by and just sees people in a greenhouse, that we're gonna need. I've got. I've got some gardening clothes. So maybe we could pretend. Maybe we could look like we're gardeners. I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any small enough to fit like you, Penelope. Or you don't seem to want to come along for that anyway.
Not really.
Oh, well, how about this? Why don't you go on the clock tower intel mission,
Right.
and Aiden and I will go to the greenhouse and rescue the blights. You can take Johni with you. I don't think she would leave your side anyway.
It's true.
Oh, and Derek can come with us, because we'll need manpower and muscles and stealth for the blights.
I have all three of those things.
Derek, is this mission impossible possible?
So even if people look at you, they won't really see you. Oh, and I've got that cloak that I got in France that lets me do something similar. And then, if you're a horse, they'll just see a horse.
The wagon. I am pulling the wagon.
Yes. This is starting to sound like a plan. Buck, do you want to go along on either mission?
So, where's this greenhouse at?
It's in the garden, the big garden.
Kew garden.
The Kew garden.
Oh, that.
Where botany is, yes.
Oh, that might be a bit challenging. They're gonna notice.
That's why we're gonna look like we're gardeners.
Sure. I mean, you're the boss on that front. I still think they're probably gonna notice if you go to the greenhouse that nobody goes to and start taking stuff.
We'll figure that out when we come to it.
That is fair. I've got a feeling that they'll need me to get them into the library.
Yeah, it sounds
so
more
I might
like
have to go with that group.
You're on Team Clock Tower. No, that's a bad way to phrase that. I mean, you've got that librarian that you know. Is she cute? Are you dating her?
She's definitely cute. And sure.
All right. Well, use protection.
What?
You know how I feel about humans and elves.
Two great tastes that go together.
Ew. Fuck, don't be nasty.
Look, I thought I was being set up for that one.
It's not wrong. Now you two can keep him out of trouble.
Later, everything on fire.
How did this happen?
Later, at the same time, everything else on fire. How did we both light fires?
How could something fate-related end in fire?
I know, right?
God.
Cuts to Germany. Out of nowhere, the golem that Kwaku was working on burst into flames.
No.
No!
Or are we calling him Noin?
I don't remember.
Yeah, you were calling him Noin last time.
It's like we haven't
Just by
even
virtue
met.
of next number.
Meanwhile, in France, for some reason, things are also on fire.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
probably Catherine's fault.
Yeah.
There's a pretty good chance it's Catherine's fault.
God damn it,
Probably.
Catherine.
Well, I would say keep me updated, and she just kind of holds up her dead cell phone.
You've
This
got to
isn't-
charge that. I didn't give you that phone so you wouldn't charge it.
But we don't have electricity here.
You know, if I knew that you needed help with that problem, I could have helped you.
I mean, I didn't know I needed help. I wonder.
He walks over to you and he pulls out a tiny little like charging pack and he just hands it to you. Just plug that in.
All right, she
I mean,
does.
I've got a phone and I've been living here for a while. It helps. I just charge it whenever I'm out in the town.
Buck, do I have your number?
Mine? I doubt it. Do you want it?
Sure, let's trade numbers.
Oh, okay. Do.
Click number. Boom.
No selling that to the paparazzi.
Yeah, if I find out you sell my number or you share it with anyone,
Got no
I
reason
will
to do that. I'm way cooler if I'm the only one who has it.
but let me finish my thread.
Oh, go ahead.
If I find out that you've given anybody else that number without asking me first, I will end you.
I'll help. About this potion I know how to make. Makes me real strong. I'll just break you
Okay.
in half.
Roll intimidation with advantage because you've got backup.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. You're the one making the threat.
Okay, rolling it.
Annis will just look meaningfully over at Derek, waggle eyebrows.
No! Oh,
You're
ma'am.
just not very intimidating.
Oh.
It's because you're so adorable. Wait, do you need me to intimidate somebody for you? I'm just kidding.
You can't get triple advantage, so that's not how it works.
No,
Dang.
unfortunately.
Dang.
He's like, noted, absolutely noted.
You know, if that doesn't scare you enough, I'm sure Johni will beat you up too.
They will find you in 4 states.
So wait, you're gonna break him into 4 pieces and then go back to America, and
Not
then scatter
necessarily
the
in that
pieces?
order.
Okay.
Right, yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Sort of leans back this way.
Well, anyway, thank you, Buck.
Right,
I'll have
library. Yes, let's see that.
I'll have to go find one of these for myself and give you this back. Oh, and I should probably think about trying to get electricity here. I can already feel Grandpap rolling in. Well, he's not dead, so he wouldn't be rolling in his grave.
He's rolling in something. The deep.
Is that song even out yet?
I don't remember. I'm gonna look that up.
I'm actually gonna have Aiden because he's pondering everything that we'll need for this plant heist. He's gonna go through his head for a minute. It's like this is the hardest you're seeing him think. Like
You're gonna need a cart and maybe a wheelbarrow. Maybe.
We are 5 years away from that song existing.
Adele stole it from Penelope.
Yep, it was a
clearly.
collaboration.
Oh, okay.
There you go. So you think it's super hard on that one over there, buddy?
We need some soil. If we can get them, I mean, I'm okay to store them back here. Whoa. What happened?
That's how Aiden sees the world right now while thinking that hard.
oh yeah, no, that is actually accurate.
Oh my god.
I want you to know that is. His eyes are glazed over currently.
We can keep the plants, the blights here while we figure out what to do with them. Might need to contact people back at Sherwood and find out if it's a good idea or not before we arrive with I don't even know how many blights there are, honestly.
You do know that there were a lot because you walked around and checked on a lot of them.
Yeah. We're gonna need a pretty big cot. I guess we'll need to figure out if we can rent one. I've got a wheelbarrow.
I mean, just a regular wagon, like one that's drawn behind a horse, should be fine. I know a place where you can get one.
What?
What? There was that one group of horses I was with when I first came over here. They had a wagon. They
It's
had
true.
people, on it. But yeah, they've got wagons.
Right.
That is entirely true.
We're going to need to purchase a wagon or rent one. I doubt we'll be able to borrow one.
I don't know, the horses seemed like they'd be fine with it. They were really excited when I took over for a bit.
The horses don't own the wagons. We need it'll be very suspicious if we just show up and take a wagon, Aiden.
Okay.
We don't the less that can be traced back to us here in this phantasmal neighborhood, the better, because the last thing we need is to give Clock Tower any more ammunition, start a war with us, or move in on territory, especially before we get that contract.
That's fair. Well, my idea's out the window. Do not rely on the horses. Check's note.
Shouldn't be too difficult to find somewhere to rent a wagon. I don't think.
Probably not. I mean, people do own horses.
He goes back to just his eyes glazing over, like he is deep in thought.
So if you'd like to fast track the process of trying to find an accessible wagon, you can just do an investigation check
I'll do
to
that.
reflect spending a little bit of time looking into that.
And then I
Yeah,
think
if you're doing that, he's going through his spells list that, like, for what he's
20.
going to choose for the day.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so looking around in the ridiculous modern technology that is a phone book, you successfully find several places where you can rent or even buy wagons. So you're not going to have too much trouble getting that between your own resources and the various resources present and helping out. So, wagon acquired.
woo. Before Penelope and Johni go, and I guess Buck,
Yeah.
go to see what they can find out in the library. I kind of want her to go and begin with the lady, just to see if she might know any more about where they might be hiding this, or like something she should be looking out for to help her find it a little easier.
Okay, so are you going to do that through sending, or are you going to go back to the basement and try your luck with the normal spell there?
I kind of want to try the normal spell.
Okay.
Just so she has a little more. So she has more than 25 words to figure
Understandable.
this out.
That is fair.
And then you can be like, hey, this is Johni, what up? Introducing.
Have that introduction, yeah?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, like, Johni was there, but not very vocal during previous conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me dig up that map for you.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's still got Derek in it.
Get out of there, Derek.
Because he was the last one in there the last time we used that map.
Oh yeah.
Derek, what are you doing in there?
Monk stuff.
Get out of here.
Don't be nasty.
Don't be nasty.
Do be nasty.
Ew. Annis, no.
All right.
Ah,
How about I
Oh,
do?
no.
Anyway.
That's what she says to him the first time they're alone. She's like, all right, he should ignore what she said and do.
No.
Wow.
And Penelope just like knocks on the doors like, stop! Y'all are gross.
I don't know. I don't remember how to do this.
What?
You're picking out spells, right?
I'm trying to figure out how I can put like which ones I prepared. Oh,
Okay,
I think I found it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at the
one of the
bottom,
views is
there's
preparation,
mode.
and then you can flag them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
don't
mode,
mind
and you want
me.
to go to preparation. Thank you for saying that, because it made me go, oh yeah, I should probably change my spells around.
Yeah, that is absolutely what I'm doing for.
Okay, so while you're doing that, boop.
Ah, hey, beach. I'm not gonna say it that way.
That'd be weird.
Oh, even though Annis is not on the map, it. popped up.
I turned on party vision
Oh, okay.
so that you could see. It also prevents me dumping Merlin corpses and everything. They're fun, but they're tiresome.
That's fair.
Oh, I forgot I gave him freckles.
Just like Merlin. Fun but tiresome.
I mean, that's not an exaggeration. But yeah, so yeah, you head over to the basement, and when you get there, you find Beach is kind of just like casually sitting there in front of the portal.
What's
Hi
up?
there.
Oh, hold up. Hold on.
He seems
Okay,
to hear
there we
you coming in.
Hi, Beach.
How are things going?
They're going. Oh,
You're
they're
not missing
going.
out on much here. This has been pretty static.
Well, I need to borrow it for a minute.
For
Things. Do you need to take a break?
I'm good, but as long as you're not gonna jump in it or do something crazy, by all means.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
He just
jump
plops
in.
out of the way, like he's not leaving the room, but he's getting out of the way.
You can stick around if you want, but whatever. And
I mean, you could ask him to leave if you want to.
It's fine. She's like, all right, yeah, this will just be a couple of minutes. So, she's gonna sit down and start pulling out the little tiny bowl and the bottle of water and start prepping that.
Okay.
And then whenever she's done with that, she's gonna go ahead and start doing the incantation.
All right.
And she's specifically going to say Vivian and not just the lady or the ruler of the water or whatever.
Right.
She's learned her lesson.
That's important. Yeah, you can do your Arcana check like normal.
Yeah.
But you can roll it with advantage because you've got time. Like, you're not in a hurry.
Yeah. That's a good Arcana check, I'd say. It's a 17.
That's respectable. Yeah. After a few moments, it takes the shape of a small lady in the tiny bowl, popping up and looking up at you about like a Star Wars hologram. Hello there.
Hello. Oh wait, shit! I'm in disguise.
I know it's you.
Okay, good.
Trust me, when you look at everything through the water, you start to recognize silhouettes more than anything.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, so hello. I have questions for you.
I'm sure you do. But before that, have you found anything to do about these portals?
Still kind of working on that, but oh god, okay, hold on. Backtracking, because when was the last time I talked to her? Was that before or after Ghost?
It was before.
Okay. Hold, please. I'm looking at my notes. Fuck. Okay, so, yes. I did kind of figure something out. So we met with this mage guy named Jonas Ainsworth. Yep, that was.
Is that the one from the weird portal place?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, his suggestion was that somebody on your side could set up a bounded field around the portals, or around. Sorry, I'm choking on air. Yeah, he was suggesting setting up like a dual bounded field system, kind of, where somebody on your side sets up a bounded field around a portal that's more of like a warning, and then holds up or pulls out the scroll. And this one is this is like a spell for a bounded field on this side that's like, he kind of described it like being a taser almost. So basically, the one on your side would discourage people from coming through, and if they ignored that one, this would like really make them think harder about it.
So it's a bit like a warning, and then if the warning isn't followed, it's a big stick?
Yeah, basically. Obviously it won't close the portals, but it's something we could do to possibly keep them under control until we can figure out something.
It sounds like it's a step in at least a direction.
Yeah. That being said, I don't really know much beyond that about what we could do just yet, but I'm still looking into it.
No, that sounds promising. It's more than we've had so far, and at the very least, it should make it easier for us to cover multiple of these as more of them pop up.
Yeah.
Resources are somewhat limited on this side.
Yeah. I think the only thing I'm really worried about is if I use this scroll, I'm not gonna have it anymore. This isn't out of character. That is what happens to scrolls when you, right?
If you use it to cast the spell, it disappears. If you find a wizard and they put it, or someone else uses a spell book and they copy it to their book, then they can cast it repeatedly. Okay. You're just a party that doesn't have anyone who uses spell books.
True.
So you might have to go find a wizard if you want to use it more than once.
I have to find a wizard.
Admittedly, you're in the right place to find wizards, so.
That's true.
I mean, you technically met one yesterday.
True. Oh my god, I have to go bother him again.
I mean, you met several wizards yesterday, just to be clear, but...
That's also...
Yeah. You've got a few options.
He's like, yeah, I need to get somebody to copy this down in a format where I can use it. But I think once that happens, then we can get to work on it.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
So what questions did you have?
So I am... Okay. So the clock tower is trying to basically muscle in and take over the ley line and stuff over here. And that's obviously not cool.
Not particularly, no.
No. And supposedly there's there's the contract that you signed that said that this part of England belongs to the Phantasmals. She signed with King Arthur.
Yes, that's true. That was one of the many tenets of our deal.
Yeah. So, according to some information that I have, there's a copy of it somewhere in one of the Clock Tower libraries.
I suppose they probably would have held on to it after Arthur's passing. It's true.
Yeah.
You noticed a bit of air quotes on the word passing, by the way.
Yeah. Patent. Yeah, the but what do you happen to know where it could, or like which library it could possibly be in, or is there something that will help me identify it when I find it, or if I'm looking for it?
You could probably find it with. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. Hold out your hands.
Okay.
And
Cheers.
once your hands are held out, you see something pop through the portal and land in your hand, and it is in fact a stick. It's like a dowsing rod, but it finds things that I've touched.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It's a bit limited in range, but if you get in the right area, it should help.
Neat. What does it do when it finds something? Does it light up? Does it make noise? Does it?
It'll very slightly pull you in that direction.
Okay.
Very slightly. Like, don't try to fly with it; you'll just fall. But
yeah.
you'll sort of suss it out yourself. It's not the most sophisticated thing, but it's sufficient, and the rest of the time, it's a stick.
You know what? That's fair. Cool. Thank you. But yeah, we're gonna go find it and use that to help them keep Clock Tower out of here and keep them from messing with the ley lines.
It's probably a good idea. Otherwise, I'm afraid that, as annoyed as I'll be with it, Nimue will be furious. You don't want to get on her bad side, do you, Beach? You do not? No.
Wait, hold on. Do you two know each other?
What, Beach? No, not directly. He works for my sister.
Wait, what? Beach, is that true?
Yes?
Oh my god, what do you do?
Paladin stuff?
Called it! I knew he was a paladin!
Oh my god, that's so cool! Like, oh my god. Okay, we've got so much to talk about. Holy cow, that's cool. Is she nice?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yay! Oh. That's information I did not know. Wow. Okay,
Admittedly, no one asked.
But yeah, oh my god, yeah, we're gonna have to have a conversation later, Beach. Does Annis know?
Hasn't really come up yet.
I feel like Annis knew that he was a paladin and that Buck was a rogue, but he didn't know that Beach was working for Nimue. So
It's a pretty big deal.
Oh man, okay. Oh wow. She looks over at Johni. That might be a route to consider. Not
Working for the Fae?
Yeah.
Do they have dental?
I don't know. You guys have dental?
Which one did you ask that of?
Vivian.
There are many benefits. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Ah! I was bound to get there eventually. There are many benefits if you're looking for service.
Oh, gosh.
Never had anyone complain about tooth decay.
Yeah, no, before I forget, this is Johni. Gestures over to Johni.
Johni walks a step forward and closer to the tiny person that you're holding. Pleasure to meet you. You as well. Let's see. Tiefling? Yep, that's right. It's very nice to meet you. Though I get the sense that someone else has a claim to you at the moment. Yeah.
We're trying to get that taken care of.
Do a perception check. That's a good one. Okay, so a few things happen at once here.
Okay.
You see when Vivienne comments on someone else having a claim to her, Johni winces a little bit. Beach narrows his eyes very seriously.
Oh no.
And then when you clarify that they're trying to do something about it, he immediately went back to his more normal, soft disposition. It was very quick, but you caught it.
Ooh. Yeah, she just kind of like sighs a little bit, looks at Johni, and then looks back at Vivian, and she's like, "Yeah, wait." That's kind of the other thing I wanted to ask you about. Is if you had any ideas of ways I could help her out with that?
Well, if she's made a deal, then those are very serious and very binding. But if you can fulfill the terms of the deal, then she should be free to pursue whatever she wishes. What exactly did you get for it? And she sort of looks a little bashful for a moment. Not a whole lot, just the ability to get away from the problems I had at the moment. They're still there, but I'm away. Well, it sounds like if you take care of your problems, then you don't need the deal anymore. Whoever you made your deal with is probably making the problems linger specifically so that you need them.
She just looks over at Johni like, what kind of problem?
Lawyer stuff.
She just stares even harder like, what kind of lawyer stuff?
Bad lawyer stuff.
Johni, what did you do?
We can talk about that later.
Kind of grimaces and just sighs a little bit. Okay. Yeah. I wanted you two to meet each other. See if you had any ideas.
I think if she could become free of her current burden, she'll probably also lose the benefits of them, but she's looking for another deal on more favorable terms. I'm open to helping out.
She just looks over at Johni like, well, what do you think?
I mean, if she's got dental. But also, yeah, like the current deal's pretty bad. If I can get out of that, I'd take whatever help I can get.
If there's any way I can help with it.
At this point, Beach is just gonna chime in a little bit. So you stuck in a terrible contract with something bad? Yeah, you could say that. I see. Well, my dad knows a lawyer. Oh yeah, I think we met him earlier. He seemed very nice. What was that?
Hello? Uh-oh.
Did we come back? Did something happen?
Did we lose?
I think we did.
Maybe.
Can
Hello?
none of you hear me?
No.
Ah!
That sounds like it.
It was getting dramatic. Fuck.
Cliffhanger next
Ah.
time on TND.
There he is.
Did we lose you?
I mean, I heard you the whole time. It just
Oh,
sounded
no.
like I stopped sending
Oh, no.
things. Is it happening again? Of course you can't.
The gif
Yeah, I
of the
think he's
cat
still
road.
Third time? Something? Science, technology, anything?
No. Oh no.
Nope.
Nope. Cannot hear you at all.
Do, 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 do. Internet bad.
We could end the call and start it from our end.
Yeah, let me do that too. I'll be right back.
Yeah, everybody back out.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Maybe this time?
Yeah, it's gotta be his side.
Yeah, it's me.
Boo drama.
So dramatic.
Damn it, Discord. Alright, well, boo internet.
Oof.
Damn.
You'll never know the answers to any.
Shit, it's like... That is weird. He can hear us perfectly fine.
That's, yeah.
Is his did his input and output get fucked up, or?
No, we've still got him unmuted and with
Yeah.
his
No, I mean
volume.
on his
Right.
settings side.
Um,
Like, did it somehow maybe?
maybe we need to all restart Discord?
Well,
No,
since-
it's not
right.
our side.
Oh.
Stream is skipping out too.
Mm.
Yeah,
Weird.
it's his internet.
So strange.
Oh,
oh,
welcome
oh,
back.
Back!
I didn't change anything.
That's very weird.
It probably was internet, yeah.
Okay, I was about to type this out so I'd remember where we stopped. But we stopped at Beach saying stuck in a bad contract. Yeah. Okay, I got that out of my mouth.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how this works, and if it gives out, then it'll just be that much more to do in person.
Woohoo!
Gas.
Le gasp. Hey, that's why setup sessions are important, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the last thing that you heard was Beach starting to speak up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Beach was like, yeah.
Gotcha. Just to clarify, like, you've still got Fantasy Grounds, right? Like, that never went away?
Yeah.
Because that
Yeah,
also
that's
runs on my internet connection, so...
Weird.
Yeah.
Maybe, well, I mean, if it was a Discord thing, we would have all. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, as long as that's still running for you. So he's just going to point out, yeah, my father knows a very good lawyer.
Yeah, Mr. Hierophant, right?
That's him, yeah. He's very good. My understanding is that he's quite versed in getting people in and out of deals.
Yeah, I've got his card, and she pulls the card out of her pocket.
That would be it. Yep. That would be the thing. I would perhaps have a conversation with him before you try to sever any contracts. Or alternatively, depending on who the deal's with, we could just go kill them.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
I didn't think it would. Usually anything making deals like that's a bit big.
Yeah.
That said, if you ever need a bit of respite, I might be able to help out at least a little bit.
Wait, who was that?
That was still
Wait,
Beach?
yeah, no, who said that?
Oh, that was still Beach, yeah.
Okay. How so?
I could, no, depending on the nature of the deal, I could set up a space where it's temporarily annulled.
Oh.
It wouldn't be permanent, but it would perhaps get at least a little bit of time and patience, because realistically speaking, whoever has a deal there's a decent chance that they have anything of hers. They can just peek in whenever they want to. Typical scrying thing.
Right. So what would we have to do for that?
Just give me some notice, and I can set up a ritual site for it. I can put you in a safe spot. I mean, it's pretty typical stuff. I mean, it's kind of weird, but the cliches about graveyards and churches and other spaces, you can sort of repurpose a banded field for it.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Perhaps, like, if you're actually, like, obviously anything that was said now has possibly been seen, but if you're going to go through an actual process of breaking a deal, you might want to put it in a place like that.
Yeah, that's fair. And I also did not think about the fact that they could have possibly... Johni, does he have anything of yours?
She's thinking. Can't immediately think of anything, but it's quite possible.
Well, I hope he's not listening in on us, because that'd be awkward.
How do you think I feel about that? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, no, that's super awkward. Ugh. Yeah.
Sounds like you might have your work cut out for you.
Yeah, well, yep. Okay, so we're gonna look for this contract.
If you don't mind me asking, who exactly is it?
Johni, I think I'll let you answer that one. If you want.
Oh, it's Van Fim, Dead Apostle Ancestor. That's the one. At that point, Beach just goes, "Oh, yeah, probably couldn't kill that."
Yeah, no.
And Vivienne just sort of looks up and goes, "Oh, him," or "Oh, him, right? Yeah, that's I'll see what I can do on my end on that part if this is something that you're really serious about. He's been around a while. He's made plenty of friends and enemies. There are ways that you can point things at one another and maybe make it not worth his trouble. At very least keep him distracted a bit. Pretty sure at least a few people that work with me have pissed him off from time to time."
So we'll talk to the lawyer. If you don't mind looking into things on your end.
No, not at all. I'll do what I can, and likewise, I'll get some of the mages on this end to look into what you mentioned about setting up rituals, and then once you've got someone who can share the full end with us, then we can try to set up a joint ritual and take care of it on both sides. I've got a feeling it'll have to be done at the same time.
Yeah, probably. Oh gosh. Okay. And then one more thing before I forget. No, I lied. Two things. My bad. Because I just checked my notes.
Sure.
So a contact I made the other day wants to know about Avalon, like the place.
What do they want to know about it?
Yeah, he wants to know... God, I'm trying to remember what he actually asked. wants to know, like, about anybody who might there.
I mean,
That's really cool.
we got Merlin up in that tower.
Ooh.
Who asked? Waver?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's up in that tower. Several of the Knights of the Round Table are standing and waiting.
I don't remember specific. Like he wants to talk to you, but I did not think that was a good idea.
Who was it?
Lord El-Melloi II.
Can't really say I've heard of that one.
Yeah, he was in the last Holy Grail War. He was one of the, or not the last one, the one before that one, I think. Yes, no, hold on, I'm doing my math wrong. No, wait, yeah, it's the one before this last one.
You said he's the survivor.
Yeah.
Interesting. That could be interesting.
Yeah. But I didn't want to be like, hey, here's a way to contact her. Without, checking in with you on that first.
That's probably wise. I'm assuming human.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm not opposed to meeting him if you feel like he would be useful for the plans. Like, is he the wizard that you're thinking about using for the ritual?
Yeah.
You might be able to get his help for this if we have a conversation.
Okay, yeah. I'll bring him over one day.
Okay.
Oh, and then I just wanted to put this little bug in your ear, but I'm still thinking about what we talked about last time.
Oh, sure. Yes.
I'm depending on how things go in the next couple of days, I might be leaning a little more towards that.
Certainly understandable. It's a big decision. Like, take your time.
Yeah.
Just hopefully not too much.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I'm leaning more in the affirmative, if that makes sense.
Certainly glad to hear that. Could use all the help we can get.
Yeah. But yeah, once we get this figured out, I'll let you know.
Very good then. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Johni, Beach, do either of you have anything else you want to add? I know Beach, you just kind of were here, but since we're here.
No, I'm good, although I'm quite interested that you've got a way to talk across the barrier. You might have to teach me that sometime.
Yeah. I mean, and she looks down at Vivian, if that's cool with you.
Oh, it doesn't bother me any, although I have a feeling you'd probably want to talk to my sister.
Yeah. Yeah, the incantation I know only really works specifically for, and she lifts up the bowl. But I can show you.
Thanks, that'd be very nice. At the very least, it'll make it easy to pass the time a bit.
Yeah.
I'm good on my end, actually. I guess we gotta go to the library and learn stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna go hunt down some stuff. Books, and yeah.
At
It's
least
a
you got a
library
book
day.
detector.
Yeah, I do have a book detector.
Sounds
but yeah.
good.
So
Alrighty.
I'll either who knows, maybe the next time I contact you will be from Sherwood. We'll figure it out.
Sounds like a good plan. Like, hopefully we'll get a chance to actually take care of at least this loose end. And she gestures towards the portal. before you leave town.
Yeah, true. All right. Yeah, and then he's like, yeah, all right, I will talk to you next time or whenever. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, you've successfully completed the hanging up the phone ritual with the Lady of the Lake.
Yay!
Yay.
All right, so that was what the two of you did. Meanwhile, team steal a bunch of plants. What's up?
Yeah. His eyes were glazed over, and he is waking from the thought coma.
THOT or THOUGHT?
Oh.
Porque los dos?
Oh boy. Dennis is just like, what do you suppose he's about? He looks so serious.
I have to assume that he's thinking about running in fields or possibly sugar cubes.
Definitely the sugar cubes. Just like he wakes up from his trance.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, really deep meditation and prayers. I am set. I had
We've
to
all been there.
rattle my mind. Oh yeah, you feel me. Okay. I had to go through my list. I figured if we're gonna be infiltrating, we'll need some pretty useful things. Things that don't hurt anybody, obviously. So like potentially if we run across, some issues, blind or deafen a person, so they don't know who we are. I put that on my checklist. Potentially if we run across a person, we may need to hold them ever so gently. I've got that on my checklist. Don't want to make a lot of noise. We can just dampen that. And yeah, just a lot of utility. I think that should help us.
I have a way to make us much more undetectable than usual.
Oh.
Of course, I can speak with plants.
Yeah.
What else did I bring? I've got a lot of you. And we were able to find a place to get a cart. Like I said, I've got clothing that I can wear to make myself look like a gardener.
Would it be better to look like a gardener or a student of botany?
Probably a gardener.
Okay.
Probably got some overalls that put on you, Derek.
Oh, good.
We're around the same height, so it should be fine. Of course, I can just be a horse.
Yeah. Puts his little hood back on.
Wait, are these Johnny's overalls?
No. They're mine for when I work in the garden here.
Got it. That would have been weird if you had those.
A bit weird, yeah. So, got the wheelbarrow.
We can get one of those. You can attach it to me.
We've got the cart that we can attach to you. We've got potting soil and pots.
Yeah. Soil, and then little baggies to put it in. So we can just pop them in. Do you have a lot of bags? Do we need to go look for those?
I mean, I've got some pots that we can put some of them in. Depending on the size. Probably got some bags.
Yeah.
Just gonna assume that if it's like gardening equipment for the size of Annis's garden, she has it.
Yeah, that's pretty safe
Either
to
left
assume.
over from Grandpap, or she went and bought it over the couple of years she's been.
You would not have trouble. Like, you keep a tiny, like, arboretum world back here, so
cool.
Should be fine.
We're not too far away from the greenhouse here, so we can go get that cart and bring it here, load it up with all the supplies, and then
We need a
go
tarp.
there and liberate some plants.
Yeah. The only thing is, if someone does show, which, last time it was fine, there's nobody over there. How good at lying are you?
I'm not as good as Penelope is, but I can charm them.
Will they
let me
know that
actually
you
look at what my
charmed
deception score is too. If I had to qualify it with a number, I'd say I'm plus nothing on deception.
So on an arbitrary scale of 1 to 20, you're saying you're a 10 or an 11?
Yeah, I'm about average at lying.
Same.
But I
Quite
can
average.
Make them, I
Would be
can make
great.
them our friend, temporarily our friend. Like I said, I'm not as good as Penelope is at it.
To be
but
fair, though, I can boost your lying skills.
I think I can too.
I love how I walked right back in right for you to be like,
I'm not as good as Penelope.
And
Speak
I'm
of
like,
the devil.
I just like that you've split the party and you've sent the 2 charisma characters together.
That's true.
Like, I didn't choose nothing.
Hang on, let me look at my charisma score. I was just looking at deception. Hang on.
I've got a +0 in mine.
Yeah, I also have +0. Oh boy.
But I can give you a bonus.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be.
I've got guidance.
Hey, Derek, how good are you?
Derek
mean,
is
he
at plus
charmed
1. I think Derek became the face of the party. This is what you did
I
to
think
yourselves.
so. This is great. This is actually hilarious.
I've got enhanceability. Oh, I've got stop talking in the Ennis voice. I have enhanceability. I have pass without a trace. Speak with plants. I can turn into various animals.
That'll up your charisma.
Quick getaway. We can both be horses and pull that cart.
Look, I have a very fast horse. I will not be stopped.
Look, if that happens, we're waiting till we play in person, and I'm just gonna build like a little road map, and you get to play with carts on it.
Oh boy. Well,
I hope it doesn't. But it's gonna be hilarious.
We sent the charismatic charmers to gather intel, and we sent the less charismatic people to get plants. It's fine.
Yeah, because we're heisting. We're the heist party. We don't talk our way out of things. We just grab and run.
Yes,
Specifically,
exactly.
you sent the bard, the warlock, and the rogue to go do research.
That seems like a pretty good idea. And the druid, I know what your character is, but I'm not going to say in case you want to keep it a secret for longer.
I mean, if they've looked at chat, they'll see me absolutely fudging up on this.
Cleric.
Oh,
it's already been said. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think he said out loud.
Nope.
Gotcha.
He has not.
Yeah, but chat would be aware between what has been said out of character type stuff.
Oh yeah.
We say chat like anyone's watching, but yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I listened to the greenhouse episode. I listened to the greenhouse session the other day, and there's a point where I'm just going, Theo and I are going back and forth, going I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, and then he just casually goes, "It's a cleric," and I'm just like, I fucking called it.
I was like, shit, because I talked about that channel divinity, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember that.
I was so mad at myself. I was like, damn it.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's okay. He hasn't said any character yet. His entrance still hasn't been made.
Makes sense to me. I think so.
Hew.
But that's just.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for the heist squad. Like, we got people walking on roofs that we got going on. We got some good at hiding stuff. We got this.
Actually, let me look at my inventory because I also have potions.
Yeah.
I can do okay. Yeah.
So, do you feel sufficiently prepared to go and attempt your heist? Or do you need more preparation for heist 1 of 2?
Thought I had. Oh no, wait! I didn't need to make that potion. No, okay, I do have that potion. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I feel sufficiently prepared.
Yeah, I feel prepared too. I mean, like I said, unless we get spotted and we have to talk our way out of it, we'll be in and out. We'll be pretty quick, I would hope.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just advance the in-game clock a little bit for your research and whatnots. It is now 11. So you still have plenty of daylight for your crimes.
Yeah.
Guess I'll jump you over to that then. So many maps. And I guess I have to convert one of you into a horse. Yeah, who's dressed up as what for this? What do you look like in your crime state?
Annis is gonna put on that cloak that makes her harder to see.
Yeah.
That she got in France. But otherwise, not really gonna put on a disguise or
no, Aiden would say, hey, human disguise.
Okay, yeah.
At least.
Human disguise.
Yeah, because if we're concerned about things getting pinned on phantasmal creatures, he'd be like, yeah.
But she's definitely gonna also wear the cloak that makes her harder to see.
Yeah.
Are you in your normal human disguise or something different?
Yeah, I'm in my Market Voxby getup.
Okay. Now, do you say that to him?
To who?
I didn't. I guess this is before we head out the door.
I mean,
I guess he'll see your costume.
Yeah.
Like, he's. Derek, do you really want it to be Market Foxby?
Fair.
If it's someone with no name that can just be tossed away, then it won't be tied back to you.
Right, but I don't think
spoken like a true criminal.
She doesn't have another
like he hasn't jacked stuff before.
And broken many rules. Next Annis. No, she's not, because Annis has the charger now.
You have phone technology.
Would you have gone back to the shop before you went on your intel mission?
After visiting Fletcher's?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I was gonna say, do you need like hair? I can give you some hair.
Perfect timing.
Oh yeah.
Do you happen to have another wig or two?
Oh, do I?
Okay. I mean, I figured.
Do you need another disguise?
I might.
Oh my god, can I come up with a disguise for? Is this for the heist?
This is for the heist.
Oh my god, can I?
We might also put a wig on Derek.
Oh my god, can I?
If you're okay with that, obviously, Derek.
Sure.
I'm gonna disguise you guys so good.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Understandably, there are not tokens for this, so we'll roll with what we got.
Give me a few minutes on Pick Crew and.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So, what do I roll to disguise them?
Are you proficient with disguise kits? I'm pretty sure you are.
I think so.
Oh,
I don't know where to look.
In a bolt of inspiration.
Yes, I am.
In a bolt of inspiration, Annis is gonna rush upstairs and grab an old pair of her glasses, pop the lenses out, and put them on Derek.
Wonderful.
I knew you were good.
Yeah, so you get to do.
Have shitty vision?
It's an intelligence check, but add your proficiency bonus to it because you're proficient with the kit.
Cool. Intelligence plus 2. Penelope, please! Jesus Christ!
Oh no!
It's a
7. Oh no!
Halfling luck.
Well, you
Can I say that I would guidance have helped at all? I think that gives you an extra 4 or something.
No, Can the fiddle help?
Oh my god.
The fiddle would help if you want to add some d4s to things.
Sure.
You fiddle it good. Does the fiddle
brought
stop
it up
working?
to a 10.
Would the fiddle stop working if the contract with? Okay.
That's something you'll have to figure out. But so for starters, on your d20, your int bonus gave it +2. Your proficiency bonus is 3, so it's 3 over that roll, and now it's 3 more, so now you're at 13.
Oh wait, okay, hold on, wait. Oh, I see. Never mind. Ignore me. Yeah. So now it's 13.
Yeah.
Woo.
You've successfully cosplayed.
All right.
What do I look like?
So I gave Annis basically I made her look older. Like She's got a wig that's like got gray hair, kind of frizzy. Um, think like Miss Frizzle but gray.
Ooh.
Gave her some like little extra like like some little under eye wrinkle and some dark bags. Gave her a little tiny mole right by her nose. Not like a big mole, just like a little like beauty mark type of mole. Um, Obviously hiding the ear. And see, Annis's eyes are blue. So she gives Annis some green contact.
Huh.
And then Derek is gonna get a mustache.
Of course.
Actually, not even a mustache. Like he's gonna get a little like a goatee situation. And then gonna put a like a shaggy brown wig on him, and you gave him the glasses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Before he gets the goatee, she's just like, "Oh, you're kind of cute like this with the glasses."
Annis?
I am capable of blending in many environments, but thank you.
And then she's gonna smudge some like fake dirt on Derek's face to make him look like he's been working outside a lot. Give him a little bit of a little bit of a sunburn look to his cheeks.
You were successful.
Yeah. You guys look like you work in the gardens.
Oh, good.
It's beautiful. No one will ever know it's you. No one will ever suspect that you are half-elves. Unless Derek says something weird.
Or Aiden.
Or Aiden.
Or me.
Nay.
Are you
I
guys
see
gonna...
you're already in character.
Are you guys gonna be okay?
We'll be fine.
Okay.
2 thumbs up from under the hood.
We'll be fine.
Aiden, please put those hands back in your head.
He's putting them back now.
Okay.
Good luck. You got this. Just in case you need it, I'm inspiring you. Here's some bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
You know that
Oh,
doesn't
hell
last that long, right?
Fuck.
It's okay.
Never mind.
We got some guidance on our side.
Well then, fine. Here's some emotional inspiration. It doesn't actually do anything, but I believe in you.
Oh, thank you.
I
Happy
feel
to know
amazing.
that you-
May the plants be ever in your favor. I don't know. Please don't make me interact with the blights again.
We'll do our best.
Okay.
I mean, there's a very good chance that we might keep them in the backyard for a little while,
Okay.
but we'll keep them contained. Don't worry.
I don't want to interact with it. Nothing against them. I just don't want to. I don't want to. I'm kind of scared of them. Not gonna lie.
I mean, understandable. These are nice.
Backstories are fun like that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Anyway.
Oh no.
Have fun, guys.
Thank you.
We're gonna go be nerds.
Yeah.
Hey, oh my gosh. Hey, Johni, isn't it funny that, like, the nerds are going on the plant heist and the non-nerds are going to do the nerd thing?
I don't know what you're talking about. You're all nerds. We're all nerds.
Personally, I think
like-
it's just very entertaining that we're gonna go sneaking around in a big library, and then the book person is gonna go play in the dirt.
Yeah, that's what I was implying.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
I think I just... Yep, okay, foot in mouth again. Okay. Anyway,
She's backing you up to the best of her ability.
Anyway, have fun, guys. Good luck. Good
We'll
slam.
see you soon.
Same to you. Good luck with your research.
Yeah.
Good luck with your books.
Thanks.
If anyone asks you questions, always redirect.
Okay. Don't ask me questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
Goodbye.
Get up.
But wait.
Get on my wagon. Yes. Yes. Please attach it to me. Yes.
There you go.
I'm so wait. We gotta get Derek in there. Derek, get in the fucking wagon.
I'm a little old lady, so you have
Can I
to
drag it?
We have to take
I don't
the
think you
car.
can drag it. It's not a token.
Damn it. No.
But we'll move it.
Fuck. I was so excited.
Yeah, all right, let's go. Do I need to roll anything to look around and make sure we're not being watched?
Oh
or...
yeah.
So your first challenge, like it's not on the map. I just wanted to go ahead and have something up for us to look at. Is you've got to get in with a wagon and a horse. Like last time, you kind of like
we're not going. We're not
story
going
of previous adventures. You were able to just ride in on a horse, but you weren't pulling a wagon. So.
Oh right, that's. We're not taking the car into the greenhouse. Parking it outside.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna hide.
But
We gotta get as close.
People might see us.
So you said you were doing spells. Like what spells are you casting on your way through?
Spells?
So,
If any.
if needed, let me go back to my left. He's got things in case they do start getting caught, or things to silence them so they don't make any noise.
So you're not casting anything proactively, just upon getting there, right?
Yeah, like
pass without a trace.
Okay, so you are casting that.
Yes.
oh, okay.
You should be able to target everyone with the spell and cast it then.
Concentration up to 1 hour.
Ooh.
Masking your companions for protection. Creature you choose within 30 feet of you, and you have a +10 bonus to dexterity. Stealth checks can't be tracked except by magical means.
Ooh.
Creature that receives this bonus leaves no tracks or other traces. So the wagon will make tracks, but we won't.
Yep. It will look like a ghost wagon.
Ghost wagon.
Now, I did have a question, actually, because I
Yeah.
wanted clarification, because it might not work like this. With silence, it says no sound can be created within or past their 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. Now, can that be the cart itself and it travel, or is it a fixed range?
I would have to look up how it works in this edition. In older ones, you could cast it on an item. I'm just going to confirm.
Yeah, that was my only question, because I would cast it on the cart if that is the case.
I will warn you that that would get a lot of attention, because every time you got close to people, they would no longer be able to hear anything.
Oh, yeah, it's not just us. Yeah, it's within the sphere. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also a cart making no noise would be more suspicious.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we don't make clickety clacks, if they're not already seeing us, because just not seeing us but hearing the noise would be a little like,
Yeah, it looks like they took away the ability to cast it on an item for this edition, so it's just a space.
Okay.
They probably wanted to get past the old trick of a wizard cast it on a rock, and then the fighter throws it at the enemy wizard, and then everyone beats the crap out of the enemy wizard.
That's fair. Okay.
But alright, so you're passing without traces?
Yeah. Between that and the fact that it's a horse and a cart and 2 people on the cart that are hard to perceive, I don't think people will notice us.
Yeah, each of you do a... Well, actually, specifically the leader of this little adventure, which in this case is the horse, because that's the thing that people are going to notice, can roll stealth.
Hey!
Let me apply the effect to you.
Okay. I was like, how do I add that in?
I'm pretty sure I programmed
Plus
that in.
10 said make me 11 currently.
You got +10 to your roll.
Yeah, I've got a +1 naturally from my dex. So it should put me at 11 total.
Did you roll a 1?
No. I haven't rolled yet because he's I think, applying it.
I think I have the ability to apply it. I just have to find it. Because I feel like
I
I
mean, I can
programmed
just-
this in.
Right.
Yeah.
I can also just open the combat tracker.
It's like, if anything, I can just add the 10 afterwards. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll it. Like, we know
Okay.
it's +10.
Okay.
Okay.
So, 13.
13.
Oh boy.
So, when you
roll.
arrive, you start to you get past the front gate. Thankfully, like, you seem like you know what you're doing, and the as weird as it is, the normal security at the front is used to seeing weird people come and go. You do see that they do see you. Obviously, like, you're not invisible, but they don't seem to feel the need to stop and check you for paperwork or anything. So that's good. As you are going through, you're too big with your cart to stay out of view on, like, the special path that you used last time.
Yeah.
So you're walking amongst the people, but they do seem to be at least getting out the way. So that helps. And things are going pretty okay most of the way there. Till you notice someone standing in the way.
Oh.
Back up.
She's never seen any of you because she does not recognize the horse. But she does see that you're rolling through, and she looks up at the lot of you on your path there and goes, "Can I help you?" And that is directed toward the lady driving the cart.
Obviously. Oh, we're just passing by. Taking our
Nope.
horse out for a stroll.
With the large trolley?
Well, I mean, I'm old. It's hard for me to get up on the horse's back or to walk around. I know it's a little bit big. We like to carry a lot of things with us. Just in case, you know.
Just in case you go to the royal gardens?
Just in case, you know, picnic or... I like to draw the plants sometimes. Have to have a lot of art supplies with me.
Okay, roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion, okay.
Yeah.
I have a +0 in that. I'm not a charisma character. Oh boy, that was almost bad.
That was
15.
almost pretty bad. I see. And she's sort of looking around you, and she sees the other person that's in the cart with you. And just to recap his disguise, does he look sufficiently old? Based on this story?
Older. I
He's
wouldn't say
into
old,
cougars.
but older.
Like, he looks younger than she looks, right?
Yeah.
Now, is it like Cradle Robber?
It could feasibly be maybe a mother and son.
Great.
Okay.
Love that.
Or maybe they could be the same. It's one of those where it's kind of hard to tell how old he is. The wig is a little salt and pepper.
Gotcha.
Okay. So she sort of nods to you, and then she looks over to him. She says to him, "Having a fun day out, are you?" And he now gets to roll persuasion. And that will determine the flavor of the reply.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, I'm having a wonderful day out in the garden. He did not roll well.
Oh no.
Oh, dear.
I'm just here to make sure that she has a good time, drawing flowers and taking in nature and enjoying this beautiful world that you've cultivated. Uh-huh. And all of this, you needed a horse-drawn carriage? Yes. Right. You can understand why we might not want you to ride a horse-drawn carriage through the royal gardens, right? I don't see why you wouldn't want us to do that. We're not riding over anyone. We're minding our own business. Well, it's kind of an inconvenience for others to have you riding your carriage through here, and quite honestly, horses do not have the best reputation here, considering they tend to eat things they're not supposed to. Side-eyes the horse.
Our horse is so well behaved and so well trained. He doesn't eat anything except for sugar cubes and apples straight out of my hand.
Horse, roll persuasion.
Oh dear.
This horse is gonna stay silent.
Your job is to look like you're a legit horse.
I am a legit horse. Oh god. Do I get a +10 to that too? Can that
No.
be a thing?
No.
No.
You said, what am I rolling?
Yeah, persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, should I actually have some persuasion? Okay.
I would have to drop that without a trace.
I have a star in it. Fuck my life.
No.
I
feel like I've
do a
seen
little,
this
like-
horse somewhere before.
Oh no!
She's leaning in a little bit closer on this horse, and she's starting to inspect
a
and
horse
get very,
backs
very
up
close
ever
to
so
noticing.
slightly because you are really close.
I don't have any idea what you mean. This is the first time we've ever brought Charlie here into London, let alone the famous Kew Gardens.
Right. You'll understand that I'm gonna have to get an escort for you to leave and perhaps come back without a horse. We have scooters at the front if you would like help getting around.
Oh no, dearie, you don't need to do that. Let me. Okay, I just have to be able to see. I'm casting Charm Person.
Okay. All right.
Oh, second level only makes it so I can target multiple. Dang. They must make a Wisdom saving throw. Do so with advantage if you. Okay, so we're not fighting them. So
You're not fighting.
Throw.
Okay. What is your spell DC?
That's an excellent question that I feel like I've had to answer before.
8 plus proficiency plus wisdom bonus.
Wisdom? 13.
Okay. She does not beat that.
I got so
She rolls
nervous.
as badly as all of you do.
We are rolling poorly tonight.
Let me
I
mark
mean-
that off too.
Yep. So specifically, Charm Person.
Oh, you don't need to do that, dearie. You don't need to trouble anyone about escorting us. I promise. We won't be long, and we'll be on our best behavior, especially the horse. Charlie, dear, will be on his best. He won't even eat a blade of your grass.
The horse just does a.
Nay.
Oh, I'm absolutely sorry that I am ruining your day. I'm so
Oh, no,
sorry.
you're not
I didn't
anything,
mean
dearie.
to intrude. You're right. I'm being very rude. Tell you what.
I completely
about-
understand. I completely understand. You know, it's not every day that a person.
I know a
brings
great
up-
place if you'd like to draw something. Like, it's got beautiful flowers.
Oh, yes, sure. I would love some recommendations.
Sure. And she pulls out a little tourist brochure and she starts circling things on it, and then she hands it to you. See, this place is the best view if you stick around late enough for sunset. This one right here it's very nice this time of day. If you're looking for something to do right now, would you like any water? Would you like me to go get you something? It's very sunny today.
We have so. Thank you.
Would you like a hat? Would you like my hat?
No, you can keep your hat. We have hats and beverages and food here in the car. That's why we have the car.
That makes sense. That's why you have the cart. That makes total sense. Right. Well, in that case, do you need anything else from me, or would you like some space to enjoy the air yourself?
What was your name, dearie?
Oh, my name is Mint Honey Blossom. It's very nice to meet you.
Yes, it was very nice to meet you too. If I happen to meet anyone else, I'll tell them you were very helpful.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
Yes, I'm going to. I will try to see all of these places that you've circled and draw so many of your lovely plants and flowers.
Oh, wonderful. I would love to see it when you're leaving.
Oh, yes, we will keep that in mind.
Wonderful. Good. All right. And so with that, she gets out of your way. And you see, walking up the path a little ways are some other people in a similar outfit that you now notice are that there are other people from the clock tower. And when she gets up to them, you can see they're about to approach you. She waves them off. She sticks her hands up and she proceeds to like point and give you a thumbs up. And then she starts walking away with a lot of them.
Ennis gives a thumbs up back and kind of goes to loud enough that the horse and Derek can hear. We only have an hour, and then after that, she'll know I charmed her.
Oh, we should probably hurry up then.
We've got to be very fast. Or we've got to figure out how to stealth an entire car.
Your clock has begun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mission Impossible possible.
Oh boy.
Okay. You don't have any further trouble getting to the greenhouse because the path has been cleared, so we are now greenhousing.
Ennis was going to burn another second level spell slot to do a thing, but she's just in case she needs to recharm Mint Honey Blossom.
Yeah,
fair enough.
You're good for now. I was say, Derek, Danny, wait, where'd everyone else's icons go? Where are you at?
They're up at the cart.
Oh,
They're still
yeah,
at the
we
cart.
Oh, okay. Ah, shit.
No, it's fine. We can.
All right, so this is the greenhouse. What do we do?
All right, Derek. Because I shouldn't do it, because I will draw attention. I need you to go up that side, because I know you can climb. There's a hatch at the top. Drop down below, and then open the door from in here.
Okay, I'll do that.
Assume we pulled the cart up as close to that door as
Yeah,
possible.
we'll keep the cart like by these bushes, not directly in front of the door. You know, I want to be a little discreet.
What level is?
Like, are you dragging it up the steps?
Oh, that's the next one.
I would say down the steps is pretty easy.
Yeah. We'll have to figure out what to do about getting it back up, but yeah.
I mean, it's got wheels. I mean, unless the steps are super steep, it's just fucking haul ass.
No, these are steps that are meant for like public use.
Yeah, so yeah, the going up and down them shouldn't be too bad.
Okay, so you're dragging that up the steps then?
Yeah, I would drag that all the way down because the closer
Over
it is
here?
to put in there and haul, the better.
Okay, it is now over here.
Cool.
Is there more map down here where my token is, or?
That's the end of the map.
Okay.
Does it lead to like? Is it like?
Is it
quote unquote like the? Well, I guess the word I'm saying, like, is it more like, is it trees that line that backside, or is it open up to like quote unquote like the rest of the garden area?
So you mean just like the far south end of it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where you're at here, it's very like the way down is similar to the way up, except there's no stairs there. Like you have to come up from the front of the greenhouse to get in. The back is just sort of, it's similar to the little curved off spot between the stairs. It just goes all the way curved on the back. So
Okay, but there's not
kind
like
of
an
like a little
exit
mountain.
that side.
But there's no way we could drive the cart down and escape that way.
You could. It's not like a drop. It's just an incline. Like it's more grassy. Like, but if you had to go down that way at high speed and then escape, you could. It would not be subtle, but you could.
Okay.
Good to know. Good to know.
Okay, so you're sending Derek up and in?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Derek, listening to directions, will shimmy up the side of the building. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
They're having the time of their lives.
He is up here. Then you can see, like, looking in the window, you see him drop down, so to speak. Like, he actually walks down, like, the side of the wall on the inside.
Yay.
Gets to about here. You then see a bunch of the plants start to move surrounding Derek.
Oh no.
No.
But they're not like they're like moving but not walking, right?
They're not walking, but because you know they're there, you can tell that they exist. Like, he has not noticed.
Oh dear. Okay.
Like, you know what to look for
Alright.
because you've interacted with them before.
Derek, be quick.
Yep, he is shimmying through. And
this is already casting speak with plants. Like,
I was
she's
about to say, yeah.
holding it for when the door opens because it's only 10 minutes and then she has to recast.
Yeah.
yeah. So about the time that Derek gets to here, plants start to become way more visible around him. And you'll notice that since last time when you were here, where they were spread all out, they seem to be being a little bit more healthy this time, and thus capable of more properly shuffling. But you can see the ones that appear on the map most immediately around him. As Derek is approaching the door pretty casually, he notices that he is surrounded by plants. Oh shit. Poof. And he just disappears and appears next to the door and unlocks it.
And she's casting, and she finishes casting speak with plants, and she's in. All right, it's all right, it's all right, it's me. I'm back. I brought help with me. I'm saying that, but you guys are
Yeah.
and
Yeah. We're gonna lock this door behind really quick, because no.
Okay.
All right, sweet.
Door is closed. Door is locked. All right, so I don't know what anyone's saying. I just hear chip, 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 chip.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the plants.
That makes sense.
What I'm gonna do actually really quick.
Oh, Annis will turn to Aiden and go, Aiden, I think you can be more helpful with your arms. So she's going to take her cloak off and hand it to him and say, this will make you harder to look at.
Oh my gosh, thank
it'll be
you.
harder for people to see you if you're wearing it.
Okay.
Just in case people happen to look into the greenhouse, they probably won't see you.
Okay. Do you want me to tripwire the door? I know there's multiples.
I don't think it's necessary.
Okay. All right. Let them know if they're able to help unroot themselves to make digging a little easier. And we'll open these bags. If we can just get them in the bags, tie them shut so they still have the dirt on them, and we'll start plopping them in. We'll take them out real fast.
So this one right here is the one I was talking to last, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's gonna approach that one and go, hello, Yen.
Greetings, Druid.
So we found out that your druid is probably not going to come back for you. And so we want to help you. We want to take you out of here and take you somewhere where you can thrive and flourish, and none of you will ever have to wither away and die again.
Roll persuasion with advantage, because that's a pretty compelling argument, but they're inherently skeptical because they've never left this place.
Oh, that's the charisma score I actually have like a high plus in. That's an 11. Oh wait, that was Hemlock. Never mind. What?
Oh yeah, you're rolling as the bird.
Get out of here, Hemlock.
He's like, I wanted to help.
Oh, I do not have a plus. I did bring Hemlock. I have him perched on top of the greenhouse on lookout, making sure no one's.
Oh, thank you.
I forgot to say that.
All right, I mean, I assume he's somewhere, so I'll just add him to there. Bird duty.
Okay, still an 11.
All right. You dropped that too, though. Yeah. So they seem a little skeptical. Where go?
Well, we're going to take you to a forest, not very far away from here, but it'll be somewhere where you'll be left alone, and no one and nothing will come hurt you.
Soil good?
Oh, soil very good. Lots of soil, lots of fresh water, lots of sunlight. You might be asked to maybe be an alarm system or on guard duty or something, but mostly you'll just be able to just grow.
You get the sense that it doesn't understand the guard duty part, but the other words sound nice to it.
We'll explain later. She's gonna take some of the soil out of one of the bags and like they have mouths, right? But
Yeah.
Mouths.
Yeah.
She would know, probably. So she's gonna like put some in her hands and kind of hand it over, or hold her hands out to it. And this soil is not nearly as good as the soil you'll be in there, but it's better than here, I think. If you would like to taste.
It's good transport soil.
This is what they look like, by the way, just for reference.
I love them.
These are the kinds of lights. So yeah, the one that you just handed that to sort of, in its own weird way, it looks like it's sniffing at it. And it kind of rubs the soil on its face a little bit, and then it clicks rapidly to the other ones, and you can understand that they're all getting really excited now. Like, this is amazing. They've been living on stagnant dirt for a year.
Yeah, this is it's the difference between like ramen, like garbage 10-cent ramen, and going to a ramen place.
Yeah, like they're quite frankly happy that they're not going to be recycling the same rainwater and hoping for the best. So you've convinced them with your gift. No more rolls needed for that.
All right. So I need to know how many of you there are, and if you can unroot yourselves for us to make it easier to help you.
Okay. So it's gonna kind of click back at you in a county way. I'm not gonna bother adding all the tokens; it'll just crush the map. Right. But there's about 20 of them.
Okay.
Here. Given the space in that cart, you're gonna be stacking some of them.
Oh yeah, no, I'm laying them down flat and stacking. Like that's why I was like, I was preferably needing the bags because the pots would have been an issue.
That's fair, yeah. I was thinking
they're gonna be
seedlings, but
nice and wrapped in a tarp. No one has to look at them. They'll be covered. They'll be safe. Yeah.
Okay. So we are now going to determine how long it takes you to load 20 blights into a cart.
Here's my operation method.
Okay.
I can lift 800 or no, sorry, that's dragging. I can lift 420 pounds, drag 840. So yeah, I'm putting 420 worth of them. Just toss them on my back, let them lean over.
Yeah.
And he'll slide them into the cart, make the trips faster.
Okay, so you're making less trips.
Yes.
That's good. So because you're going to be the one doing the bulk of this, and Derek is just going to be following your lead while also being really impressed at your carrying power.
I'm gonna say he's going to need to help me slide him into the cart.
Yeah. So because Derek is helping you, you get to roll this with advantage. But you're going to be the one who's going to be doing the athletics check for this.
All right.
Lord. Okay.
I'm going to give you guidance items.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was like, if you didn't, I definitely would.
So, pass without a trace drops. Up to 1 minute, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of their choice.
Okay, so I'll roll with the advantage first and then roll the d4?
Yeah, and then you just add that total.
Okay.
And,
all right, don't fail me now. Oh, wait, I gotta...
But it's a concentration, so I can only give it to one person at a time.
Athletics. Holy shit.
One
And
of those
then
is
the
good.
D4 you
That's
said?
important.
Yeah.
So that'd be a
Alright.
24.
Is
You'll
it
have
giving you
to,
the 4 automatically? I thought
you have to roll it.
Oh,
4
Okay,
or 3.
23.
23.
Okay,
He's hauling ass.
it's true. Yeah, you're doing an amazing job of loading this thing up.
He's
so I
got
guess
children.
Anis is going around to each blight individually and saying like, please, help us unroot you so that it's less painful, and kind of helping it up, and then like
Speedier, yeah.
kind of just like helping it onto Aiden's back.
Okay.
And he'll get down. Like, he'll kneel so they can slide themselves over him, and then he'll just boost straight up after, like, maybe 4 or 5 are on there and just pop out to the cart. Because I don't know how much they weigh.
That's a good point.
Yeah, they're kind of heavy, but they're more awkward than straight heavy, given how well you're doing with lifting.
Yeah, I would say like the easiest way would just be like them alongside across his back, like he's carrying like saddles across them.
Yeah.
Right. So so for your first run that you just did there, you got, let's confirm how many that is.
Single father of 20.
Ooh.
That's some good rolling. Yeah, so you
Holy
get
shit.
12 of them in the first go.
Holy fuck.
You're moving.
I
You're
didn't
moving
say
good.
stack.
Yeah, they are
That means
stacking
there's
pretty
8 more.
quickly. You've got most of the really big ones. Like, you understood the value of putting the big ones on the bottom. So you got 12 of them in the first go.
Ones.
And you're all triaging this very, very quickly. Like, it still takes time to physically get them up. Like, them crawling out is taking about as long, like the slowest part of the process, because they can't really rush it. Like, their roots are important. But as they're popping up, you're picking them up, and you are just shimmying on through, and Derek is triaging at the cart. You're getting everything in place. Do another athletics check for the next batch, and we'll see how much longer that goes. The first takes about 20 minutes.
I can do another guidance because that's a
Yep.
cantrip.
Yep.
Sweet. Yeah. I say advantage again.
Yep. You're still getting help.
Okay.
Come on, Jim.
Why didn't that do anything? Sorry, 1 second.
Nope.
Athletics. Advantage.
We'll go with the original one. That's fine.
Thank you. 13.
Yeah, we'll go with
and
the
then add
13.
Plus a
plus
D4.
the.
Look.
So 17.
That's a good one. All right, so 17. Let's see. You got the rest. That was enough to get the rest, and this took you. Let's see. Each of those attempts is about 20 minutes, so you've got about 20 minutes left.
Oh,
well,
shit,
a little under, because it was the time it took to get up here and negotiate. You got about 10 minutes left to get out of here before that spell runs out. But you have everything in the cart.
All right. So we can unlock this door and lock it on our way back out.
Yep.
Shit. I can't get out the door.
It's now open, or it's now
open.
Because I locked it since you said you locked the door. So.
To be safe. Yeah.
There we go.
All right. So Okay. Derek will shimmy up and out the way that they came in.
I'm going to cast guidance on myself if we need to stealth out of here. To not be as awful.
Okay.
Make sure the tarp's wrapped up back there.
How do we know roughly how long it'll take to get from here to the exit, basically?
If you're going at the very casual pace that you came in, it's going to be about 15 minutes.
Okay.
If you go at a faster pace, then you can get out in 10 before the thing wears off, but you're not going to be that stealthy.
So I can either cast Pass Without a Trace or have my charm person.
What does Pass Without a Trace do?
It makes us harder to spot.
That was the plus 10 to all of us?
Yeah, that was the stealth.
You know what? Let's go with that.
Okay.
And I'll can I do guidance on top of that or no?
You can
guidance would be when there's a check.
Yeah.
So I thought that's stealth check in general.
The stealth bonus you're getting from Pass Without Trace applies to all of your stealth checks for that time. Yeah. Guidance is a spell that only affects one time within a minute, I think, of you casting it.
Within a minute? Okay.
And you
It's
can
just
guide
you,
yourself.
people typically spam it because it's a cantrip.
Yeah. You can guide
Okay.
yourself. It's concentration, so I can't do guidance. I have to hold pass without a trace.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
up,
main limiter.
honestly, yeah, it's up to Annis what she thinks would be more important at this
I've
point.
already cast pass without a trace.
All right.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, pass
No,
without
We're
trace.
going sneaky out.
Yeah.
I know you can charm the second person a second time, but it's much more difficult.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Because she's going to know she was
She's
charmed,
gonna
so she
know.
will no longer be considered neutral friendly.
Yeah. And if anything, we'll have, there's 5 minutes where she realizes it, but we're already 10 minutes ahead of her. So,
Mhm.
Yep, that's going to be your race. Okay, so we're going to try to get out of here at a casual pace. Starting with the horse, give me a stealth check with your bonus. See
all
how
right, so I
sneakily you
will
get out.
just add the 10 afterwards.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty spicy.
28, 29.
29. Okay, so contrary to everything that you've expected out of Aiden so far, when Aiden is in serious business sneaky horse mode, you see this horse very calmly walking about like the horse of a policeman or something like that. It's very like knows it's supposed to be there, no hesitation, walking forward, pauses for people to cross in front, nothing suspicious whatsoever. People also aren't really paying attention to you because you are passing without a trace.
Oh,
When
I will
you're
say,
about,
Annis will probably send Hemlock specifically to look for Mint Honey Blossom.
okay,
That is smart, yeah.
Hemlock will go. Are you going to be looking through Hemlock eyes for this?
Yeah, she'll just reach over and take Derek's hand and be like, I'm going into Hemlock Vision.
Okay. So yeah, swapping to bird vision, you can see way more of the whole garden area, and flying above, looking down, you can see you're blending in very well on your cart and everything, and a little distance away from you, like since you had to go back in the direction that she was kind of in originally, you do see her, and she's just casually sitting there at those flowers that she was working with before, the ones that you saw, previously, and then you can pretty much see the moment where the spell wears off, and she pauses in the middle of what she's doing.
Ennis will say out loud, at kind of a whisper to Derek, like, the spell wore off her, she knows.
She immediately freaks out. Like, she completely freaks out. Like, she has this moment of calm where she's trying to, like, keep it cool. This is not cool. This is very not cool. Someone cast a spell on me. What's going on? She's freaking. And so those other clock tower people that you saw before come running over to her to see what's going on. Like, because you're flying, you can't really hear the words, but Hemlock can tell from the gestures that all of them are now like turning around and fanning out, and they've actually put out little whistles that they're blowing.
Cool.
Whistles that you can hear from where you're flying. In a sort of Twilight bark type thing. Aiden, you can hear whistles in the distance all around now from across the park.
So she's not going to come out of Hemlock Vision, but she's going to say, like, okay, they know, floor it, move it, let's get out of
Right.
here.
Are we shifting into escape velocity, or?
Well, how far behind are those whistles?
You're hearing the whistles coming from all directions.
All directions.
Like ahead of you and behind you. Like, it seems like this is a universal sign in the park for like
Can
nobody
I
leaves.
Perception some good escape routes really quick while I'm stealthing? Because like right now they don't see jack shit, right?
Yeah, they don't know you. Like they've only heard whistles. They're not aware of what they're whistling for. That just seems to be the sign of everyone be on your guard.
Yeah, and I don't want them to like. I don't want to give ourselves away if we're doing well enough stealthing. I'm like,
Fair.
yeah. Okay, so yeah,
he's
roll
just gonna look
perception.
for
We'll
a
see what
good
you find.
escape route.
That's a good roll.
23.
Okay,
He's
so
looking-
yeah, you can see looking around through your fake horse head. There are people sort of forming up at the different public exits to the park. They're already not letting people out. They seem to be in lockdown mode. But you can also see that looking through, there's an area that it's fenced in, and it's about 10 feet off the street next to it, but past that fence is the street. Like, should you get past that, you would be set. And you can also see that next to this fence, there's a big loading truck in front of it with like a flatbed thing on top that would go up to the height of this fence. And
don't mind if I do.
Using your knowledge of things you've run over and stuck to in the past, you think if you get enough speed and the right angle of approach and enough momentum behind you from all of this weight, you might be able to, not at all stealthily, run up the front of this truck with your wagon, hop off of that, drop 10 feet, and book it. And they would not be able to do a thing about it because this is a side street, not a main street. There's no cars or anything, but you would disappear around a corner. This would not be stealthy, but it's an option.
It's an option. I don't see anything else stealth-wise, any openings, any
stealth-wise is hard
bushes
because every real exit is currently getting blocked by people.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure if there were like bushes technically that led out that didn't have like a wall behind them.
Oh no.
No, they like if this were like the real gardens in the real world, they would not be able to lock down like this, but this is Clock Tower's gardens.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we could lose them in the streets, and they're gonna have to. I mean, again, it's not a main road. They're gonna have the disadvantage. So, with that knowledge and the fact that we're not gonna get through a normal door, he's gonna say, "All right, it's part of the heist where it's the fun time," and he's just gonna look back and he's like, "Hold on," and he's gonna, especially to Derek. I would assume that the back of the wagon actually like has a shutting mechanism to it, right? It's not just like an open back.
You got one that made a point that things won't easily fall off.
Okay, that was my one concern. Yeah, so he's just gonna be like, hold on. And he judges the angle and he starts gaining speed and he's going the full 50.
Okay, so from Hemlock Vision, you can see across the park, there are various exits that have been closed off. And people seem really confused by all this whistling. And there's a horse-drawn cart picking up speed and running toward a truck in front of a fence next to a side street.
I don't know what you're doing, but I'll let you know if anyone gets close to the cart.
Okay, you're saying that out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you could hear that. Okay, so now we're going to have the epic movie chase moment. You're going to get to do an athletics check to see how effectively you can vault with this cart over the edge.
Don't really guide yourself.
16.
That's good, because that was the number you needed to hit.
Jesus.
Oh, it was close. Okay.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Yeah, because like the thing is, you stick to things when you're running, so this is really more of a matter of strength to carry all this through with you, and whether or not the cart holds through. Meanwhile, Derek is now going to roll for hanging on.
Oh no!
Because he's hanging on.
I did say hold on.
You did.
Oh, you did. But Annis couldn't hear you.
No, Derek is holding on for Annis.
Oh, good.
Use your sticky abilities, Derek.
That was terrible.
Not like that.
Derek got a 19. He's fine. Yeah, you're both fine.
Jesus.
All right, so yeah, you can see through Hemlock that as the cart approaches this truck, and this weirdness of the horse running up on it pulls at a funny angle. It looks like for a split second, all of the wood in the back is going to just come rolling out of it. But because there's so much momentum, because the horse built up speed going downhill, that they don't even get a chance to fall out before they're up on top of this flatbed, flying over it. You see the old lady in this thing start to float above it and fall behind, and then you see the younger man around her reach up and pull her back into place. with one arm, while the other arm is holding on for dear life to this cart, and sort of in like a Captain America holding the helicopter in place, he manages to pull you back in. And meanwhile, all of the wood in the back hops up a slight bit and then falls right back into place. And you can't hear it because your senses are separated at the moment. But Aiden can hear that it. If Aiden knew what the sound of jingle blocks were, this is it. Like, they clinked up and back into space very, very quick. And so you've crossed over it. You've now landed on the street. There's a big ba-bunk. The cart doesn't give way, though. You got a good cart. And you are now free to run like hell down this side street.
100% running like hell. And I'm going to take, like, streets that are narrow so they can't follow by car. And it's harder for them to, like I am taking back alleys to confuse them. And I'm not going to stop immediately at Anis's place. Like, I'm going to make sure that there's no one on me so they can't track it back to her place.
Are you maintaining high speeds, or are you trying to blend in again?
The moment I have enough distance, he'll slow down the speed.
Okay.
Yeah,
but he wants to get far enough away first.
Anis is maintaining hemlock vision, so, like, as soon as it seems like, from his perspective, it seems safe, she'll say, I think slow down now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, they'll work in tangent on that.
So from, like, Hemlock Cam, you can see that the people in the park are, like, they just all watch this thing happen. And the people whistling are, like, whistling like crazy back. You see people pulling out little walkie-talkies, and they're, like, calling back and forth. But, like, the rent-a-cops that they keep at the front are not chasing a horse. So it's really hard to tell what's going on here, but they don't seem to have any ability to pursue.
Okay, so none of them are following behind.
Not as far as you could tell in bird vision.
Okay.
And then once we're suitably far away, Anis will come back out of hemlock vision. There's a back way into my shop. I can guide you there.
Okay. And he'll start slowing down and going to blend back in.
Okay. Because you've got Pass Without Trace and people around you have no idea that this is weird, you don't have to roll anything at this point. You've successfully made it back to the shop.
Yeah, specifically the back way that leads into the garden.
Yeah. Let's just...
We did it!
Drop you guys back off at the shop.
Yay.
And then we can unload the blights at our leisure.
Yep.
I'm gonna say maybe keep them indoors so people can't peer over the wall and see
the wall is incredibly tall. Like, that wall is like 20 feet tall.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's not a problem.
That's why it was so shocking that you were in the backyard, because, like...
Yeah. Your feat of being in there was completely absurd as a horse.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I thought it was, like, not, like, maybe, like, 10 feet at most.
They're very high walls.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, so I'm just gonna drag your cart in here. And close out of that.
I can't wait
for
for
the greenhouse map anymore.
Anis will text Penelope, plant heist was a success. Maybe don't go in the backyard for a while.
Oh, good. I mean, I'm glad they didn't get caught, but yay, now the backyard is full of blights.
Not full.
Just text back, congrats, and a smiley face.
They're gonna, they'll hang out along these back walls over here.
Okay.
Are we gonna...
Maybe like near the pond.
Yeah, it's a nice water source.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so are we planting them, or are we just keep them in the current bags of nutrition?
We'll keep them in the nutrition bags.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to drop them all on here, because you need to understand how many you have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I'm excited. I'm going to name...
We're going to name
I
them
gotta
all.
find where, Shit, I had the names.
I was just going to pull up a name generator.
Bernadette and it was like Carmelo. They can be these two right here.
You're
By the
Bernadette
fun.
1, and you're Bernadette 2, and you're Bernadette Peters, and...
No, this big one's Bernadette.
Oh dear.
She's big girl. Or I guess big blight. Do blights have genders?
They're plants,
No
so yes.
genders?
I'm assuming we got a... Well, hang on. I was assuming we got an even mix, but maybe this guy was sexist.
No, you do have an even mix, as it turns out.
Okay.
Hey.
They can be whatever gender they want.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, no,
Or I can accidentally click the thing and they all disappear because I'm dumb.
No.
But I can make that come back, so it's fine. I forgot that that's how Fantasy Grounds works, because it's weird.
Anis is just gonna put a little note on the back door. That's on that, just everywhere. Like, Blight rarely housed here. They will not fight you. Please don't be alarmed.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to take them off of the encounter chart because the encounter chart is what makes it do dumb things. And you're not here to fight them, presumably.
Yeah, we're not going to fight.
We love them.
No fighting in my backyard.
Yeah, this way they'll stick around and not disappear every time I close the combat tracker.
I'm so excited.
She can speak with them one more time today before arrest, so...
Oh, look at all these babies.
Alright, so she's gonna cast it again. Just go around like, this is my garden. You're not staying here forever. It's just until we can find a permanent place for you. So,
I'm gonna cast with you real quick so I can listen to you and talk. Yeah.
So please be nice. Don't attack anything or anyone that comes back here. Please leave my plant babies alone.
And so as you're doing that, you notice that in the little bits of soil that you packed away from before, there are actually a few itty-bitty ones.
Oh,
babies.
Oh no. Silly.
Oh, babies.
Oh, they're so small. Oh, sorry, Shelly.
I'm gonna name that tiny one Little Oliver. And this one's gonna be Juniper, and this one.
Juniper, she says, and then she immediately writes that down.
and I gotta find a good name for you.
Just for Penelope's reference, I know she's not there right now.
What would she name one?
No. How big are these seedlings?
About VV size. Well, the biggest one is about VV size. They're not that big. They're like the smallest one's only about 2 feet tall.
Okay. And then the big ones are like what, 7-8 feet tall?
When they're fully standing up, but most of the time they're not.
Okay.
Yeah, these things get pretty big. They're able to blend in with trees, so.
Okay.
Yeah, Aiden will take off his horse head and be like really excited and happy to see all of them.
So you've got some nice clear air to breathe. We've got water. Those of you that aren't near the pond, we can water you, of course. Soil you're in right now should be good enough until we can get you somewhere more permanent.
Very good.
Yeah. Just, don't attack anything that comes out here, please.
They actually seem very happy. This is your ground in particular is a massive upgrade over what they had before.
I bet.
You've got some of the best soil in London, obviously.
I think some of the soil is probably Sherwood soil. Probably she's brought some with her. Had some imported. A lot of the plants are Sherwood plants.
All right, let's just... Because you took off your horse mask. Boop.
Yay.
There you go.
He's gonna talk to little Juniper. This one's gonna be a little Juniper. This tiny one over here, and then this one's gonna be a little Oliver. And
And she's going to explain the concept of wild animals to them.
Okay.
Like
so you're going to give them remedial plant education.
Oh yeah.
So there are birds like hemlock that might come out here. Please don't attack them. They won't hurt you. They might land on you. There are there squirrels in London? I think so.
Yeah.
There are squirrels and chipmunks, probably. And chipmunks, if there are any around, she will gesture. They might also come up to you. They also will not hurt you, but they are probably curious. There are cats that live around here. They will scratch you if you scratch them. Otherwise, unless they're assholes, they'll leave you alone. And none of the cats around here are assholes. They're all cute little babies. And it speaks to the cats, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
So you got your work set up for you there. I think this is actually a decent pausing point because the other part is going to be probably a little more involved than I think Penelope was ready for. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the map because you do get in. Like you've got access via Buck and his librarian friend too.
Oh, and then Theo, don't you have to leave soon?
Nope, I have off work time. That's why I was like, I can go pretty late this evening. I don't have work.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to go ahead and well, we could go ahead and do the library if you're up for it. I'm
going to show you what you're walking into and give you the idea of what you'll be looking through to signify why I think we might want to wait.
Okay.
Let's see here.
No, I'm gonna say that Anis pretty much is just gonna go rest after this. She's gonna after the explanations and the speak with plants wears off, she's just gonna go upstairs and
It's a question mark. Oh,
It's loading.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
That's a library.
It is a library. Oh,
That's the
my
first
God.
floor.
Oh, Jesus, it's bigger than I thought.
That's
hold
the
on.
public part.
Oh dear.
Well, you just bypass that part. We all know they're not going to keep it in the public part.
Yeah, but you don't see the way down.
Mm.
It's a puzzle.
Oh no. I'm just worried that if we save it for next week,
It'll be
that's going to be the entire
The
thing.
whole, yeah,
it won't.
That's what I'm worried about.
It's not going to be the whole thing. It's just, I think it's a little more than we should necessarily start on right now.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Like, it's not like an, oh my god, this is going to be a dungeon type thing. It's more just, this is the backdrop of what will be a social thing. Because you're going to actually have to, you're going to social food librarians and mages and stuff, and that will be a thing.
Gotcha.
As arguably the person that has to be up earliest in the morning, I would also be okay with going ahead.
Yeah, I'm okay either way. If you think it'd be better to save it for next week, that's fine. If you're...
I think it would be better to save it for next week just because I don't know that we'll find the clean stopping point short of this transition. Like, I don't think it's going to take forever, but I don't know how long it's going to take because social is fuzzy. And I think this is probably the best window for that.
I mean, would we want to fill it with other stuff between then? Because this is pretty early.
I
guess no, it's not.
Yeah.
This is about when we usually...
Yeah.
But...
I was like, wait a minute, it's 10-something.
Okay, so maybe not going ahead to the library, but it's still Tuesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Like, this for you, timeline-wise, is concurrent with what they're doing.
Gotcha.
So it's still lunchtime.
Question.
Question.
Question. Would it be possible to either go ahead and contact Mr. Hierophant or to get in contact with Lord El-Melloi about
Yeah,
meeting up?
we can do that. That won't take nearly as long.
Yeah, meeting up to like coordinate the bounded fields shit and
Sure.
yeah. Because I'm like, I made a checklist of things I have to do now, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
But,
you've both been picking up your side quests.
Yep. But yeah, I'd be cool with doing either of those if the library would be better saved for next week.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Like, those are both more like character conversations. Like, I think my head timing on this one was pretty okay, but going to see the lady for a little bit just threw off my calculation.
Gotcha.
That was good. It was important, and you learned things about Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. So, which one do you want to do?
I guess I'll start out. Okay, so there is a fireplace at Annis's place.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There are multiple fireplaces at Danis's place.
Yeah.
There's an upstairs fireplace and a downstairs one.
Okay, so.
And the little guest place, so to speak. Like there's like 4 fireplaces over the course of Anis's place.
Yeah. God, these are both good things to follow up on too, because like the bounded field stuff probably needs to happen before they go to Sherwood. Hold please, rolling dice. All right, yep. So I guess before they leave for the library, Penelope's gonna be like, or she's okay. First, she's going to send a text.
Okay.
To Lord El-Melloi.
Okay.
The second, specifically.
Of course.
Text somebody dead.
That would be weird. He'd also be a jerk to you.
Yeah, he would, and that's not nice. But yeah, no, she's gonna send him a text. That's basically like, I have a favor to ask of you. I need you to copy a spell down for me into a reusable format. In exchange, I will introduce you to my contact from the reverse side. Just sends that to her. And then follow up text. I need this ASAP.
Okay. I'm gonna do some rolls for him because his stats are weird. Because he is a special kind of wizard. Okay. All right. You get a reply back actually surprisingly quickly. You're used to mage types taking too long for this, but the reply that you get back is, how many copies and when?
Text back as many as you can and by tonight if possible.
He'll come back to you and say that he needs whatever scroll you're copying it from, and he can get you 5 copies by tonight.
Okay, how close is the lore library to Modern Makecraft? This isn't.
Yeah, just location-wise. They're
Yeah.
not too far apart.
Okay. Cool. Then she's going to text back. I need to stop by the lore library, and I can drop it off with you on my way there.
His reply is, "Can you get in?"
She's like, "Yeah, don't worry. I've got access.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it."
All right, he'll reply, "Understood. I'll be there."
Oh wait, so he's gonna meet her there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is interestingly enough, the specific kind of wizard that he is makes exactly what you're asking him to do possible. Pretty much any other wizard wouldn't be able to do this. Because he's a scribe wizard.
That's beautiful.
So he has a special ability for transcribing spells.
I love that.
They cost him way less to do, and he's much faster at it. So most wizards would take like a week to learn the spell and then start transcribing it, and it would cost them a lot to get you 5 copies. But he's special.
Well, yay! Okay, well that's taken care of.
That's true.
And then before they head over towards the library, after the text chain, Penelope's gonna look at Johni and be like, "All right, so I can go ahead and get in contact with this lawyer right now. Are you cool with that?"
Sure. What are you going to ask for?
I'm gonna see if can help us get out of, or not help us. I'm not in the contract. I'm gonna see if he can help you get out of. Well, I mean, I don't know what your lawyer troubles are, but I figure he knows a way out of that, and might know a way to get out of your situation.
As long as you're not taking any deals on for me, sure.
I mean,
You're not sensing a whole lot of confidence here, like it's an uncomfortable subject.
I wouldn't. If you weren't comfortable with me making a deal on your behalf, then I won't.
No, I just don't want you getting in any trouble.
Please, it's just gonna be talking to a lawyer, seeing what we can do, and it's not gonna be any trouble at all.
Okay then.
All right, so she's gonna go up to Annis's room to use that fireplace.
Okay.
And chucks in the card.
All right, I will give you that map then.
Woo! We're sneaking in your bedroom.
Don't be nasty.
Wow.
Just hear from in the distance. Don't be nasty.
Oh, that's so weird. I think I can hear Annis. I don't know why she's implying that we would be nasty in here.
There you go. Can you see that?
God, sorry. All I see are blights. Where am I?
Sync it up for you.
There we are. It's just like, nothing but blights and Derek and a horse.
That's okay. That's all I see too.
But okay, now I see it.
Wait, what are we looking at?
Can everyone else see it, or?
No.
I think everybody else is.
Oh, I'm still in the library. Yeah.
I've got the library and then the green leaf potions.
Yeah, it's that one.
Okay, it's just. Oh, maybe it's because we need to move somewhere. Yeah.
Well, you should be
Yeah.
able to see it through party vision. Just move your zoom to the second
I was
floor.
gonna say zoom out, and then.
Oh no, I've got nothing.
Nope. Oh, so it's a secret now.
Ooh,
Yes.
so scandalous.
Am I not in the party?
You should be.
I see. I'm looking on Rumi's screen. It's not on her screen either, but I can see it.
No, my creeping powers.
Weird. I guess the line of sight is kicking in.
That's
since
probably
you're
what it is.
Not in that building.
Yeah, I was about to say
Twitch see it.
technically we are on the second floor, so, and they're all on the first floor,
Yeah.
and I can't see anybody when they're on the first. Well, I can't see people. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm holding this baby in my arms.
Fair enough.
Well, Twitch can see it, and that's the important part.
Yeah.
We have
Exactly.
it in chat.
Holy
True.
shit!
We do.
Hi, Pat. What?
Okay, so you said you're chucking it in the fireplace?
Yeah.
All right. Let me just... Oh, that's why. Okay. It's because was already on the map from earlier and then was deleted. That's why I can't find. Learning.
Oh gosh, we actually have a few people.
I know.
That's exciting. Hi, everybody.
Fun times. Boop. Okay, so you toss it into the fire, and that the flame poofs up in a very big, very dramatic, very theatrical poof, and you can smell that alcohol again, same as before. And then right out of the fireplace walks the lawyer that you met before. Hello.
Hi, Mr.
How can I be of
Hierophant.
service?
Okay, so you remember the last time I talked to you?
Yes, it was only a few hours ago.
Yeah, time is weird, and it feels like a whole week ago. But yeah, no, okay, so, this is Johni, and she gestures over to Johni.
Hi there. Pleasure to meet you.
And, Johni is in a bit of a bind, so to speak. And she, like, well, I would say she gestures on the card, but she threw it in the fireplace. But yeah, your card said that you were pretty good about dealing with Warlock Pack.
Oh
Contract?
yes, but getting out of Faustian bargains is quite a popular service.
That too, I guess.
They're very similar.
But I mean, I don't know the particulars of Johnny's contract or her bargain, but is that something you might be able to help us with?
Oh, I'm sure I could find whatever loophole is there. There's always one. It would
She
really
just
just
looked-
depend on what you're getting and if there are any clauses for termination. Well, truth be told, I took a deal just to get away from a bad situation with a lawyer back home. Ooh, interesting. Tell me, what trouble did you have with a lawyer, per se? Well, he's one of those people who's very good at telling you to do stuff and you have to do it. and then you're stuck with the consequences. What did he tell you to do? She looks pretty uncomfortable.
Do you need me to step away?
No, you should probably know. Yeah, he made me kill somebody.
Gasp.
Well, that's the problem.
What?
Yeah, it's really awkward. He had a way of entrancing people and convincing them that doing something was the best possible idea. And so he convinced me to take care of a problem for him. And unfortunately, that was that. And once I did that, I was stuck holding the bag, so to speak. And so I had to find somebody else to get me away from that problem. So on the one hand, I've got a guy who made me do a thing I didn't want to do. And on the other hand, I've got the consequences of what happens when you kill a mage.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Penelope just like reaches over and like grabs Johnny's hand.
Well, it sounds to me like, aside from the lawyer themselves, the problem is that you needed power from someone to keep yourself safe and get away from a problem. That about sums it up. And I'm assuming that since you have an issue with it, the power is either insufficient or comes with other requirements. It's a bit of a weird one. The guy who gave me the power simply told me to go out and be competitive, win contests, but whenever I lose a contest, it gets worse. What sorts of contests? Pretty much anything that has a winner or a loser. Every time I lose, they take a little bit more away from me, so it's kind of like being forced to gamble in every part of your life.
Wait, what does he take away from you?
Well, at first it was taking away my ability to easily disguise myself, which is why I was really fortunate that I met you and you were able to help me take care of that.
Yeah.
But also I lost the ability to recover the magecraft that was given to me to help keep myself safe. And at one point it turns out someone can take away your ability to get a full night's sleep. Find myself staying up later and waking up earlier. Really, this place is probably the first time that I've actually gotten a decent night's sleep in months. It seems like there's something here that's given me a little bit of a reprieve. I think it might have something to do with the nice elf boy who's apparently got connections with the other side.
Yeah.
Maybe being near him makes it a little bit easier.
Maybe.
But whatever the case, I have a feeling that it's going to get harder and harder to win something if you can't get a full rest or you can't properly hide from the people that are trying to find you. Kind of feels like I was set up to lose.
Yeah, for real. Oh my
Well,
God,
that's definitely a thing. If the conditions of your contract are that you must win contests, then presumably the contests are meant to be things that you can win. Otherwise, they're in breach of contract. Have you sincerely lost each competition? Or do you think there's a chance that perhaps things were not on the level? Well, as far as I can tell, I've lost fair and square. Like, Penelope beat me pretty soundly in a fiddle contest, and before that I lost a contest with a suspiciously skilled charlatan, which is what led me to meet Penelope in the first place. Prior to that, I still had my fiddle at least, and that made it a little bit easier to get by, but I just seemed to have a bad luck streak, and like almost every time I tried to do anything, something got in the way.
I guess there's no way we can cancel the the competition on Wednesday, huh?
Oh no, it's not like that. I want to. That's not for a pact or anything. That's for me.
Okay.
I want a chance to try while I've still
Yeah.
got the energy.
God, I don't want it to hurt you though. If you do end up not winning.
Well, I need you to try your best or it won't count.
I mean, obviously I'm gonna try my best, but like.
But I'd much rather my contest come from something I like doing, like music, than something that I don't like doing that I don't realize is a contest until I've lost.
I mean, that's fair.
Honestly, like losing to you felt right. Losing to Lupin and those other people felt wrong.
Yeah. She looks over at the lawyer. Like it's we've got to get her out of this.
It does sound like it's a bit of a spiral. It's kind of interesting. Usually when a patron enters a pact with a warlock, they want to actually get something out of them. Yours seems to just be toying with you. Yeah, he's got a bit of a reputation for that. If you don't mind my asking, who exactly is your patron? It's the dead apostle Van Fem. Oh, that motherfucker. I'll do this for free.
I mean,
He's pissed me off enough times in the past.
Oh?
Let me get right on this. Tell me, you said in the past that you lost to, her? And you said Lupin? Which one? It's the 7th, right?
I'm pretty sure. Look.
I mean, in the meta, yes, it's the 7th.
I was like, shit, I know I wrote it down. Ah.
Yeah. In fact, if you want, you can just roll a history check for Penelope.
Yeah, sure. Oh, Penelope, please.
Nope. All right. Unfortunate. Yeah, like it was Lupin the 7th, but that's all that's really coming to mind right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, before it was him, and then before that, kind of embarrassing, but back when I was in America, I picked up a scratch-off ticket and didn't realize that counted.
What?
So I lost to a scratch-off ticket.
Oh no.
That's kind of why I'm afraid of interacting with things that I haven't interacted with before.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's just say that if I ever accidentally drop a coin, I can never look and see which side it comes up.
Oh, that is fucked up.
Well, it sounds like you said that your contest with Penelope was on the level. Did anything interfere with it? Did you get any special advantages?
Yeah, something did interfere with it.
Oh?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I got any special advantages necessarily. But, in the middle of the concert, someone basically attacked the crowd. Blew up a hole in the floor.
Was it before a winner was declared? No, I think you won before
Oh.
that happened. Although you did put on a good show with all of your cool lighting and stuff.
I mean, you did too.
Yeah, I got to do my little fire thing for a little bit. And it's about all that I had left in that. Well, if that sounded like it was on the level, I guess I'll go to the last person who beat you and I'll see what I can find out about him. Perhaps he cheated or got undue help. If we can find even one instance that your games were rigged against you, then I think we can work out a way to render the contract null and void. You'll lose whatever gifts would have been offered to you, but you'll be free. It's not like I have anything to lose right now.
And if it helps, I don't have his direct number, but I have his successor's number.
Oh, is there going to be another one?
Mm-hmm.
If you would like to get in touch with them and put them in touch with me, then that would be fine. I'm confident that if it is the 7th Arsène Lupin, he knows how to reach me.
Yeah, I can tell them to get in contact with you.
He keeps a card from me in his hat.
That tracks. And I know you said you'd do this for free, but I'm still willing to pay you.
I appreciate the gesture, but honestly, my payment will be taking something away from Van Vim. Just promise you won't go back to him for another deal later. Oh, don't worry about that.
Yeah, I'll keep her from doing that. Damn.
That would be good enough for me then. I'm not sure how familiar you are with the ways of long-lived beings, but after a while, a lot of the world becomes a game for them, and the best way to hurt someone who is unlikely to die is to make them lose. And he's done enough to me in the past that I relish the opportunity.
You know? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Please. Yeah, do everything you can.
Oh, I will. In the meantime, I suppose I've still got the matter of sorting out the legal dispute over this land here, but I can definitely keep an eye out.
And we're working on that part.
And it sounds like you're helping me do my job after all.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Very good then. I'll get back to work on that, and I will wait for Mr. Arsène Lupin the 7th to reach out to me, or pay him a visit otherwise.
Alright. And could I possibly have another card?
Yeah, he pulls out 2 and hands them to you.
Yay! Yeah, I have other deals I'm going to be working on, and I could probably use an ear on that one too.
Works for me.
Thank you so much.
No, really, I look forward to the opportunity to work with you.
Yeah.
And with that, he steps back to the fireplace, and it poofs.
Oh no!
He's kidnapped you, apparently.
Ah!
Your tokens are overlapping. There's no stopping it now.
Ah!
No, Penelope.
Help me!
You paid the price after all.
Ah!
Oh shit.
A soul for a soul!
Why are you bigger than him?
I don't know!
I don't even know how you link those.
Mega Penelope!
I don't know how you got attached to that.
But Mega Penelope is just regular size Penelope.
There you go.
Damn. You took the lawyer before I had a chance.
There you go. All right, so yeah, he poofs away, and the smell of burning alcohol.
That's good news. That's really good news.
It's more hope than I've had in a while.
I'm sorry you've been going through all that, Johni. Like I mean, I know you didn't tell me, but I mean, I had no idea. And that's just.
I had a feeling that if you knew too much about it, it'd make it harder.
Yeah. Yeah, that's valid. I just. I can't. Who made you do that? Not sign the contract. Who made you? Who
I mean,
put that on you?
I told you about Joe, didn't I?
Yeah. Was it
Yeah.
him?
Yeah.
No.
That's why I said,
Oh my god.
don't look into his eyes.
Oh, if I ever meet him in person, not only am I not going to look in his eyes, I'm going to punch him in the fucking jaw.
It's probably a good idea.
Cause that you don't deserve that. He's made your life a living hell, and that's not fun.
He does
That's
that to
not
a lot of people.
And just you deserve better.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. We're gonna get you out of this.
We will do our best, and if it comes down to it, at the very least, we know we tried.
It's gonna happen. If I have to go and fist fight Van Ven myself, I will.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't. But emotionally, I will fist fight him too.
That's fair. Okay, I think that's pretty much wrap-up point.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we've done incredibly long setup, we can do incredibly long payoff session.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Yeah.
Woo!
That'll be fun in-person stuff.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh my
RPGs
God.
are fun and time-consuming.
Yep. Holy cow.
Backstory.
Everybody gets one.
Look, Item's eventually gonna find out why Penelope doesn't like the Blights.
Yeah.
She just doesn't fucking like him.
Well, now you know.
Well, he's gonna walk in with little baby Juniper in his arms, and he is cooing at her.
No.
That's
Yeah.
right.
A tall
Well,
baby.
this is all happening while you guys are out
Yeah.
getting the.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we're gonna be gone by the time you guys get back with Jack.
Sure.
And then he'll come back, and he's still holding little baby Juniper. He's gonna make like the fucking like dash where you wrap the baby to yourself, and he's like, "This is my child, and I love her."
Oh man, our chat buddy's still here. Hi, chat buddy. Ah. Oh,
Fun
some
times.
dialogue. Yay! Ah, thank you.
Gasp! A person.
Yeah.
New and exciting.
What?
It is exciting. Ah.
I am. Oh, glad you enjoyed. Wait, were they there for the heist?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad somebody else got to experience that. I really want to have just George and be like, Penelope, guess what? Oh, so glad about that 14.
It was important.
I'm glad somebody
I
was
was-
getting high rolls tonight.
I was scared. Well, the start, we all were fucking rolling poorly. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be the end of it. Like, I've had 2 good rolls. It's gonna come crashing down. So scared. Bless you, guidance.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Super drama.
I can't believe we made it out of that one. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Yeah, no,
no,
that's-
it was. I was like, the charm is gonna wear off, and she's gonna be like, arrest them. You're like, shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
she-
the fact that you got a 12 on your 4d4 is what made it possible.
Ooh.
so glad. Keep you lifted.
Yeah.
That is, yeah, that's
That's the game.
every time. Too often.
He's like, my favorite was like, yay! Rolls a 2. Fuck!
I mean, that's accurate.
It's like the first session all over again. Can't make it past a 5. That was rough.
That's pretty rough. No matter what your stats are, if you can't roll over a 5, you're probably not going to succeed.
Internally, I was screaming on that on the dismount. I was like, man, it'd be great to have like halfling's luck right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, man, we didn't take the one person that could do that for us.
Nope.
Oh.
You left both of the charisma people home.
Yeah, look, for not charisma party, I can't wait for them to just have a moment to like take that in and be like, yo, guess what we just did? Like, just looking at like Penelope and being like, we totally didn't just, talk our way out of something.
My bird has a +3 to persuasion.
Yep. Sure does.
Your bird has the same persuasion as I do.
And a +3 to intimidation. My bird is more charismatic than my half elf.
Yep.
No problem.
It's because it sings for a living.
That's true.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, no, I've got no intimidation. It's kind of hilarious. Just straight 0. The only reason I have persuasion is because it is trained.
Yeah.
I was like, what can I take? Because there was a lot of overlapping with the shoot. I'm losing words. Between the class and the domains.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I was like, why not persuasion? Let's take that.
That's fair. It's helpful.
Helpful was just a natural day. He'll never know. Oh,
Yeah.
that was fun. That was definitely fun.
That was fun times.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm glad I got to stay late.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
now
I
that
love
it's
the
approaching
lawyer.
11, I think I'm going to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got another couple. It says DM, wonderful dialogue for the story. That lawyer, woof.
The lawyer is a
What?
lot of fun.
The lawyer.
Me, the person. Hello, lawyer. My character. Oh God, the lawyer.
It says like, hold that motherfucker, I'll do this.
He knows too many rules.
Oh, that choice.
Yep. Look,
Yeah,
in a
what
world
he
where
said was
magic
free,
is
I was
real,
like,
being a lawyer is actually a superpower.
Honestly. Jesus. Contract, you say? Oh, it's binding.
It's like, that's what you think.
Oh God, it's fucking Cube shit.
Pretty much.
We just happen to be lucky that he's on the good side. Or is he?
I mean, you have good and evil lawyers in this world, so you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, this seems like a pretty good place to stop.
Yeah.
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 So we'll pick up later. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
We're
Pick up in
playing-
that ridiculously giant library map.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you went and got a dowsing rod, or that would take a lot longer.
Oh yeah, that'd be rough.
Thanks, lady.
Map is large.
I also just really appreciate the world of Patreon maps. They're very convenient. I strongly recommend them.
Yeah, who did this one?
You can see in the bottom corner.
Bottom corner?
I put a link in stuff later too, but
Gotcha.
Yeah, when it goes up on the YouTube.
Oh,
I try to
nice.
attribute everything I possibly can.
Yeah. Oof, okay, I think, we're not this Saturday coming up, but the next Saturday, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so long.
Ugh.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Gonna cover a lot.
Cool.
One heist down, one to go. Ah,
Fun times.
and a concert.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit.
Assuming the intel gathering goes well, we'll have another heist.
Oh, yeah.
Right. That's fair. I believe in
It
you.
will make it go well.
The one who can reroll ones is there.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's fine. It's fine. And if it's not fine, it's still fine.
And
Look, it's a heist or it's a rescue. Either way, you're going in.
Arguing the
Hey.
contract is more important than rescuing the blights.
Yeah. Because if we can't find that contract, the blights are.
That's true.
Wait, wait. Say that again.
I mean, what?
I mean, the blights are in my backyard.
They're
And-
safe.
My backyard.
They're safe as long as your backyard is safe.
Exactly.
So,
Look, I'm gonna need Penelope to start dyeing, or like spray
What?
fake hair, like this
Oh.
fake hair color, the really shitty from Party City onto him.
I was like, oh, I need you to finish that sentence. Because I don't need Penelope to start dying.
get
No.
Do
busy.
not recommend.
Wrong kind of dyeing. No, that
With a
chick.
Y.
She absolutely, Honey Mint Blossom, absolutely will recognize them after this, cause
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Inconvenience. Yep.
God.
I
need a
appreciate that
new-
5e makes it clear to things that they've been charmed when it's happened.
Yeah.
You can't just use it freely.
No.
But the hour makes things more dramatic.
Yeah.
Oh, it do. It's a good thing that you weren't disguised as Market Foxby.
I mean, but she didn't meet Market Foxby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
She
wasn't
met a
sure
horse.
she had prior.
Yeah.
Oh, she met the horse before,
Horse Annis. Yes.
and she's met horse.
Yep. Well,
Which means yeah, I gotta change up the horse costume.
quite possibly. So, I am going to wrap things up though, since it has become 11, and I have to work in the
Yeah.
morning.
Gross.
Yeah, I have work in the morning too.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Same here.
Thank you, Lucky. I'm glad you enjoyed. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, Lucky.
Yeah.
And anybody else who's there.
It's me. I'm there.
Ah. Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.